Welcome to ZeroPage Homebrew, your best source for the newest Atari games and your best source for Erlen.
Hey, good to be back.
Welcome back.
Been forever. We were just chatting.
It's like
I missed a couple, and then all of a sudden
it feels like forever.
It's a month and a half. I think it was the award show I was on.
Oh
last.
my god! Yeah,
we got some first-time chatters.
Yeah,
in
welcome
the chat.
everybody. Today we have a very special show because we are going to be not only announcing the winners. Not only playing the 10-liner contest entries for Atari 8-bit games, but announcing the winners of the contest as well. So stay tuned for that. So we're gonna be playing through 14.
Okay, we're gonna
power through them.
I can tell you this: we're gonna spend about an hour on each 14-hour stream.
Yeah, at least an hour. We want to give them a full playthrough. No,
completely.
They're quite small games, so you kind of get the hang of them pretty quick, and that's why we can do 14 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they're only 10 lines of code each.
There we go.
But we'll get into that. We'll be playing Guess the Number, 2048, Beauty Contest, Beyond the Door, Bomb Squad, Dojo Floats, Electroblasters, FujiNet, Battleship, Intruder Alert, Ladder, Lost Temple of Gold, Mini Golf, Pack 10-liner, and Wordle. Now, two of those, I think for the first time ever, are using the FujiNet, which will allow for networking of two computers to play the same game, which we'll be doing in-house. I'll be playing on the computer, and you'll be playing on the Atari 8-bit.
And we'll see if it works, how it goes.
Yeah, and we'll just have to kind of
we'll iron out
not look at each other's screens as much as we can, because
it's old school split screen
It
style.
is.
It's better than split screen, though. How can you not look at
exactly
people when you're split
Welcome
screen?
to all the first-time chatters. That's awesome. So, before we get started, I want to thank all the Twitch subscribers who help support the show. They're scrolling right down there beside Erlen. ABD Official, Alna for Amscar, Coder, Atari 974, Atari Beach, BR Coca, Brutus Dex, Captain Classic, Charles Dunham, Chitlila, Cubanismo, Cyrano Reboot, Dan, AVC Dave, M. Dave, Calgary, Dr. Mook, House, Air Carr, Gamma Dev, Great Defender, Johnny WC, John Day, Caboodle, Coder, Carl, G, Caracat, Crocco, 2600, Velt for Lambda Express, Mandy 17, Mark Yanix, Mark Spacing, Metal Atari, Max Hole, Mike Littell, Miss Command, Mr. Zarno, Mr. Fix, Nathan Storm, Nostalgia, Coax, 2600, Renegos, Repentless VD, Revan, Tula, Rockcaster, Smitty B, Songbird Pro, Spinley, S. Ramirez, D Train, Tika Dan K, Teat Fos, Team Events, Trek'em D, Tawini, Vexar X, Ken X, and Vitoko is here, who is a mainstay of the basic 10-liner contest every year. So we'll be playing some of his games as well.
Very nice.
And I'm sure some other people's games that are in the chat. And Basic 10L is probably one of the organizers.
I'm guessing there's something
just by the name. It's
Basic 10. There's a
little
clue.
Hint. Yeah,
or he could
possibly.
just be a big fan of 10.
Enthusiast.
And basic stuff.
Yeah,
just never know.
I love 10 things that grouped in tens. Yeah. Let's get to the news first.
News.
An update. Let's get rid of that before we show it. Right there, from Revive Machines. This is from 2 days ago. Yesterday we received the RM800XL enclosure samples. Master Varesio was assembling them until late in the evening. The results are shown in the attached images. We're almost satisfied. Rest assured, the work is still in progress. What this is a shell for an updated version of that.
Very
right there,
cool.
The 800XL that we'll be playing on. And it uses an FPGA to hardware emulate that. And most people go, oh, okay, it's an emulator. No, this is a full recreation of the system. It has all the ports. You can put a cartridge into it. You can put a FujiNet into it. And it has HDMI out. I'm really excited for this. And these photos of the new shell look very, very good. There's some minor imperfections.
We're not all perfect,
we all have minor imperfections.
That's what makes life interesting.
And it has a USB port, so you can load things off of. It mixes classic and modern with the modern conveniences.
Just like what we want to see,
Yeah, actually, let's go bigger. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of shells. Looks gorgeous. Just look at the texture. It's got the texture down of the old school one. I think. Only thing that somebody pointed out was that there's a little bit of a spillover of the molding, But
So we've got some Hawkeyes in the.
I didn't even notice that till somebody pointed
We
it
got
out.
a little spillover. We got
Yep.
it's a prototype.
But-
It's what it is.
All the rest of it. Oh, look at that texture on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That is gorgeous. And the transparent plastic as well. There's the ports. There's the whole thing. It looks so good. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. There's no release date. They're taking their time. They're doing it right, which is good. I'd rather people do it right than rush.
You only get to
bunch-
launch it for the first time once, so you may as well spend some time.
Exactly. So let's go over what this contest is all about.
Okay, let's do it.
So the 2025 contest ran from February 1st to April 5th. That was the time to submit your entries. And today is the announcement of the winners. I think we'll be the ones to announce
Are you serious? What is
I
this?
think we are.
What is this? Very lucky.
Thank you to Gunnar.
Lucky us, man.
But let's go through the rules so people understand what this contest is all about. Basic 10-liner contest. This is the 14th version of it. So they've been running it for quite a while. Since 2011? Yeah, unless they took some time off. Let's scroll down to English. So I
How's
can
your
read
German,
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
I'm
Is
literally
it?
learning German right now.
Whoa.
Because we're taking a trip to Germany and other countries next year.
Oh, it'll be a lovely trip.
Yeah.
I mean, Germany is a beautiful country.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. It's always good to learn a little bit about where you're going so that you can converse and understand. And even though Germany is very English friendly, as is
Most of
Europe, because everybody learns English as a second language. As horrible as English is as a language,
I'll tell you one thing I know about Germany is the trains run on time and things are punctual.
That's what I've heard.
This is very, very like if it happens at 10 p.m. and they say it's at 10 p.m. It's happening.
I have been watching, and I've binge watched this YouTube show called Jet Lag. And they have games all over like Europe and other countries, but they actually make fun of the German trains because they don't run on time.
Is that right? Oh,
So,
no.
the
Misinformation
reputation.
is being spread.
Yes. Okay. 14th edition of the Basic 10-Liner Contest. Interest in the basic programming language is unbroken. Many basic programmers love the challenge of developing a playable game or other program within the limit of just 10 lines. This reminds me of like 4K games for the Atari 2600. People like the challenge of making something as small as possible, but still squeezing out as much fun and functionality as possible. Many participants in the competition are old acquaintances who show off their programming skills year after year. But every year there are also a few enthusiastic newcomers. Yes, it is a competition. It is certainly a great feeling to achieve a top place in this competition. The joy of having created a small work of art with and despite the limitations and letting others share in it is in our eyes more important than first place. Just making a game that runs is amazing.
Also, it just gives you an incentive to get out there and try and create something. And I find actually like limitations and parameters can actually make things happen. When you can just do anything, sometimes you're like, what do I do?
Choice paralysis is what it's called. If you have too many options, you're like, I could do anything, and then you do nothing.
And it never ends too. But when you got 10 lines,
There's a hard limit, and also with contests, there's a hard time limit too. So that really motivates people. Every contribution is valuable. Every contribution contains a lot of creativity, effort, time, and brain scratching. With that in mind, happy coding. So what you can make it on any 8-bit computer systems. A lot of the 8-bit computer systems had a basic interpreter, basic compiler built into them. So you could just type in your game or program, run it, and it's right there. Others had cartridges that you had to put in because they're a little bit older of a system. Early Atari 8-bit systems, you had to buy a cartridge that had basic on the cartridge, and then later ones like this, basic built in. Authorized basic dialects. All line-oriented basic dialects are allowed with a restriction in the category PUR80. Since the judges do not have original hardware on all approved systems, all systems must have an available emulator, and most do. Authors must provide a recommendation for an emulator and a brief description of how to run the game. They must also include a screenshot in JPEG or PNG format or an animated screenshot in GIF format. So there's basically 4 categories. There's a 5th called Wild, where it just doesn't fit into any of those 4. And they're pretty much based on how many characters per line. So there's 10 lines. That's a strict limit. You have 10 lines. So pure, pure, I don't know. 80 is 80 characters length. Program a game in 10 lines, max 80 per logical line. Abbreviations are allowed. A lot of basic allow abbreviations where it's like print would be like P and then a kind of a weird R or lowercase r or something like that. So it would stand for print, but you don't have to type it all out, or just a P. In this category, only factory built-in basic variants are allowed. So Atari 400 and 800 doesn't have Atari Basic built-in, but later Ataris do. So you just say, I'm programming in Basic that's built into this one, 800 XL. 120, as you can guess, 120 characters.
I'm gonna guess 120 characters.
How about 256?
I'm gonna take a wild guess as 256 characters.
So you
maybe,
got it. Yeah.
Maybe I'm out to lunch, but
and then there's a Shao code a program in 10 lines, max 256 characters per logical line, abbreviations allowed. The program can be a demo, tool, or application. So I guess games, demos can't be programmed in these, is what it's implying. Tools can't be programmed in these, and applications can't be programmed in these. They mostly go for games.
Makes sense.
Even though it doesn't explicitly say games. Additional rules. Loading data or program parts from mass storage devices are not allowed. That means it has to be within those 10 lines. You can't go, I'm going to grab this huge graphical interpreter from some other
place. Yeah.
10 lines must not contain machine programs, because you can actually put in machine language code into it, like peeking and poking. That means directly writing to parts of the system without using a basic command, like putting a character in a spot on the screen. That's not allowed. Programs must be compiled. Source must still be submitted. That means you have to also not only give the basic typed out, but you also have to submit a compiled version that can just be run, and you don't need basic. All code must be visible in the listing. No self-modifying code or hidden initializations are allowed. So everything has to be there. You can't hide anything. Pokes are allowed. Must not contain machine programs, but pokes are allowed. Well, I take it back then.
There you go.
You are allowed to poke the machine a bit. There's the deadlines, the award ceremonies today.
Hey, wait a second.
It actually coincides with a regular show day, which is awesome. Jury voting. There's a special public's choice. Can be submitted on disc or tape. Must be submitted on a disc or tape suitable for the system. Really? You can't submit digitally? Wow, that's interesting.
Let's get some old school.
Yeah, the program must be listable. I mean, you have to be able to see it. Stuff. I'm not gonna go through all this. This is the nitty gritty that you guys are not interested in, but obviously, if you are submitting for this, you would need to know this. And then a detailed overview of submitted programs can be found at bunsen.itch.io, which gives a listing of all the games that are submitted. There they all are. And this is actually a list from forever. So if you go way back, 2021.
You get the full deal. Holy. Okay, cool.
A lot of them. And you can download them from there. You get to see, like, let's just click on this first one. They give a download link. You get screenshots. You get an explanation. You get downloads there. You get more information about the developer. And you can give feedback right there, which is awesome. So I think, let's see what we're going to do next. Actually, you know what we're going to do next?
What?
We're going to announce winners.
Really? Right at the top? Cool.
Right at the top. Because we'll have to do it at some point. Why not now? Okay, here we go. The winners of the 2025 basic 10-liner contest are going to reveal them all at once because there's a billion. So here's all the different categories. Here are the winners. In first place, I'll just do the first three and then I'll just read out the rest in order. First place, Sandstormer for the +4 with a score of 8.7.
That's pretty good.
That is very, very good.
That's pretty good.
Wordle for Atari, so we'll be playing that. 8.66, close behind. And third place, Aquilique 10 for the C64. So you notice there's a bunch of different types of platforms. +4, Atari C64, Mattel MSX, Auric, PC 1211, some stuff I haven't heard of. Spectrum.
We got the full spread too. It's so interesting, hey, going from like 2 all the way to 8, like
yeah, all the way.
A lot stuck in the 6 category as well.
Oh yeah, so a lot of good games. Hey Taxi. So fourth place onward. Hey Taxi, 10-line bomber, Count Cyan, 2 Canaries pecking, Maze 80, Electroblasters. So all the Atari ones that are listed with Atari beside it, we'll be playing.
That's
those.
what we'll be doing.
That's what we do on the show. 10 Puzzle Bobble.
What is the Mattel? Is that?
Now, I am either gonna guess it is.
I've just never heard. Normally we know.
Aquarius.
Let's
Is that
see,
what I'm
let's see.
thinking?
Sorry to
gonna look
derail,
that-
but I'm
Oh,
like I've just never heard of this before. I know, like
Somebody can correct me.
Oh,
Correct. I
dude.
called it. There we go. Mattel Aquarius. But they just called it Mattel.
Is it any affiliation to the giant conglomerate company Mattel?
It is, actually.
There we go.
Everybody was getting in on the game in the 80s. They're like,
even Mattel is like, what's
these home computer things? Let's get in on it.
Let's Aquarius. Okay, that makes sense.
Because Mattel made Intellivision as well, gaming machine.
Oh, see, that I have heard of.
Yeah. So really back then, all you did was you picked a chip, and there's a bunch of chips. There's like this one, the 6502, that's on my wrist here, which was used in a bunch of them. The Atari, the Commodore 64, Apple computers back then, amongst many, many, many others. Then there's the Zilog Z80, and there's a couple other ones as well.
$160 initial release.
Yeah, that's
Mattel Aquarius, dude.
That's really cheap. That is really cheap.
Well, today $510.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a computer, right?
There we go.
And then they picked how much. That's because it had 4K of RAM in '83, which was that's rough. That's rough. They skimped on the RAM, so that's why most people. And it had BASIC in it, which is what we're referring to, and you can connect to a television like they all did. So that one sounds pretty basic, not pun intended. Okay, so let's continue on now that we know what the Mattel is. Maze 80, Electroblasters. Oh, we got that one. Tiles, Battleship 10L, Starship. Fill screen with Subscan, A for Aardvark, Space Prospector 2048, ZX Stock Exchange, Panzerjäger, Balloon Rescue, B Breakout, Munchie, Whirlybird, Aquarior B, Mattel, Chicken, Pythonissa? No. Pythonissa, Combinatorix, Rec, Buggy 10, Chase, and Il Mio Primo Chatbot.
Ooh, what's going on with the chatbot?
And that was in 80 characters in 10 lines. So, moving on to Pure PUR 120. The Ataris take it. First place, Mini Golf.
Also, like a 9.37,
That's
dude.
high. Pack 10-liner, also for Atari, in second place at 8.73. And 10-line Dino for ZX81, 7.7. And going on from there, fourth place onward, Reactor 87, Conveyor Belt, Revisiting the Exit, Wave Invaders, Bounce, Snail Race, Wall 81, a BBS Maze, and Rescued. Experts rating Extreme 256.
Interesting, the ratings in these are much higher consistently for
Yeah, well,
just at the top end, you know.
You give more room, I guess, for the game or for the program.
You can just do a bit more with
You
it.
can do more with it, yeah. And Atari takes it again into 56.
10.48, man.
It's over 10. It goes to 11.
Yes, that's Lost Temple, dude.
Yeah. Lost Temple for Atari. And second place, Intruder Alert for Atari. 9.93. Oh, so close to 10.
Yeah, really good.
Chess 10.
There we go.
Chess in 10 lines. That's difficult.
I wonder if there's an AI that you play, or if it's just 2-player. You know?
Yeah.
Because getting a chess computer going is like.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't know. I'll be curious.
Yeah. For the BBC Micro, 9.27. And in fourth place, Onward, FN Battleship for Atari. DeLorean Dash, Minesweeper, Softball, Bomb Squad for Atari. Six types of one line. Dojo Floats, which we're playing today. So they made it for multi. So some people submit their games in multiple systems.
Ooh, chess is with AI.
Oh, wow. Chess is with AI. That's amazing,
impressive.
actually.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, you do some recursive stuff, and you give it some, I guess, basic rules. It won't know all the rules.
I'm curious how well it plays. That'd be very interesting.
What kind of level it's able to play at, and how long it has to think about its moves, too.
Yeah.
I guess if it has enough memory to store all the recursive possibilities, it could go pretty deep, but these systems are a little slow, so it takes a little while.
Very cool, though.
Yeah. Multi. Ladder for multi as well. We'll be playing that. Barcode Battle. Etche un Kulin. Beyond the Door. Turn Right. And Beauty Contest. So all the multis we'll be playing today.
Very cool.
Made it for the Atari 8-bit.
We'll see who can win the beauty contest.
That's right. What happened to the hair? It's still here. It's hiding. I just put it up.
Yeah.
And I got a haircut, so. Oh my god. Is that a good or bad? Oh my god. It's just a. Oh my
I think I'm gonna say it's an incredible. Oh my god. It's like they witnessed what's going on and their breath was taken away. Is what it was.
And in the show, which you can not only make games, you can make utilities, demos, etc. Oh, you thought I shaved it off completely? No, it's all good.
You weren't going for the what's going on over here.
The airline. You know? I used to. Maybe not quite that low, but I used to have that haircut. It was quite to down. But that was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, you know.
For the show, Tiny Basic. So they made a basic within a basic? Oh my god.
Can you make a basic within a basic within a basic?
Let's go deeper.
That's what the real question is, you know.
So that's in first place for the Spectrum. Two types of one line for the MSX, 7.16. In third place for Shao, 10-liner counter. So it counts itself? Oh my god. People are getting crazy. For the Spectrum, 6.27. And in fourth place, Onward, Red and Green.
Or Green and Red.
Oh, Green and Red. Yeah, mixing them
up. Don't know if it matters, but we'll just...
It might. Guess the number. We'll be playing that, Atari.
7. We'll see if it's right.
Yeah. Is it right? Did I get that? That's the game. Matrix Digital Rain for the CPC.
Very cool.
ASCII Tank for the Oric. Meteor Shower for the Atari.
2 Meteor Showers.
And Meteor Shower for the Exidy. They didn't go multi. If that's the same person. We won't be playing Meteor Shower because it's not a game. It's a demo. So we only really play games.
Okay, there we go.
And in the wild category, those rebels, they went wild. First place, 5 Tides at the Purple for the Coco. And these aren't rated. These aren't given scores.
Ooh, we got some unrated experiences here. In the wild categories, unrated. So
that's why they're called wild.
Wade out into these dangerous waters at your own apparel. See what you never know what's going on with Simon Says Touch Me. I don't know.
Says Touch Me AI for the VCS. And Petister for multi. So there you go. Congratulations to all the winners and anybody who made a game.
Oh yeah,
because that's a huge accomplishment.
And I'm excited. I see a lot of names that I recognize of things, some things that I've never heard of. So it's a nice mix of original stuff, probably, and things that are tried and true. You know.
Yeah.
There's always an edge though when you can.
I switched away.
Always an edge when you can connect it to something that people know already.
Yes. When it's something similar to something else, something that's recognizable, but
Also,
sometimes it depends on the jury. Sometimes people will be like, oh, that's original. That isn't based on anything else, and I've never seen this before, and they'll rate that one higher.
That's the thing. But also, you might compare it to other things. That's the other side of things too, right?
Yeah, if you have made something that is comparable to something else, it will be compared.
It could just be a worse version of something that already exists, in which case, like, two birds.
10 lines, they have a challenge for themselves to make it similar. All rules, but it doesn't check your moves.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be more than 10 lines.
Yeah, I'd just be curious what that looks like.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to keep wondering, because it wasn't made for the Atari.
I'm not worried. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into the games, and I'm going to start out of order. We usually do things in alphabetical order just to keep it fair, but we're going to do one that's out of order first.
Okay.
Because it's a very simple one to show as an example of what a 10-liner is, and it's guess the number. So it's very basic, it's very straightforward, and understandable. Hi, sir. You need to go down. So this is made by a friend of the channel, Vitoko.
Vitoko, what's
Parada.
up?
And he says, this is an experiment of how short could a full game be written in terms of the NOMAM's basic 10-liner contest. The program fits in a non-existent pure 10 category. So that's a 10 by 10. That's not even 80. That's 1/8.
We got some symmetry.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a cube on our hand.
Cube gaming. And it was written in Atari Basic for the Atari 8-bits. Atari XL XE develop was done on 2023-04-03. So it was a little while ago. He hadn't submitted it until this year. Description. Provide an upper limit and then guess the number the computer selected within that range.
That's what the kids are all doing these days.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
We gotta look out.
So
there's Zins and then there's this, man.
So this is how you play. Instructions: you run it. Enter a number to set the difficulty. So,
Very
like
cool.
they said, an upper limit, and they picked 100. So it'd be between 1 and 100 or 0 to 100? 1. Try any number between 1 and the selected difficulty.
Higher. I mean, I guess higher the number, the harder the difficulty.
Yes, yeah, you have so many more choices. If the hidden number is lower than your number, the computer will show a less than. If it's higher, it'll show a greater than. So
I always mix those up. That's one of a
Do you?
huge mistake.
Yeah.
I was taught in school, and someone gave us like a way to memorize it.
the
And then
alligator eating the number.
But then they did it the wrong way.
Oh, no.
So I learned, and so for years I was plagued, and it was drilled into me. And then at the end of class, like, actually that's wrong. And then I was like, wait, what? And then someone showed me a different one, so it's been muddled in my brain ever since.
Terrible.
It's such a frustrating.
We taught him wrong on purpose. Yeah.
they spent like an entire class explaining it, and then at the end, someone near the end of class was like, I don't know if that's right, and the teacher was like, what? And they looked at it, and I was like,
oh no. Yeah, the alligator eats the bigger number.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyone want to help the cat celebrate 420?
Well, see, that was what they said, is the alligator eats the smaller number because it's an alligator and it's bigger.
Oh.
That was what they said, and then
see.
from that point forward, I was messed up.
What are you doing, Atari? He's rebelling. Psst, psst, bad cat. So they guessed 19, and obviously it's going to say it bigger.
Yeah.
By statistics. And then they get a second guess. And they go 66, and they go less, so they're running the gamut. And they guessed it after 8, and they guessed 40, and they got it. There you go. If you find the hidden number, the computer say equal, and the game ends. The number of tries was given on each request. Enter run to play again. So technically, it is a game. It's a guess at the number game.
And how many turns it takes is how well you do.
Yes, so you can play, if you play 100 over and over again, and you try and get a better and better score. But, is there skill involved? You could formulate it. No. You really want to divide it by 2 every single time. If you go 1 to 100, you guess 50, and then you divide by half.
The 25, 75.
Yes. Is nobody gonna give the cats some catnip?
Or sometimes you gotta just take your shot, man. Sometimes
You gotta go for it,
sometimes
like
you just
they
gotta
did.
you gotta shoot at 17 and be like, hey.
So there's development of the game. This is quite long and involved, but we're gonna jump down to the expanded basic listing, because I think most people here that are watching probably have done some programming, and this is broken down quite well. So here's the abbreviated basic code, and here's the expanded. So we'll look at the expanded. So one of the amazing things about making a 10-liner and doing it in basic is that each line has a line number. And within a program, if you want to repeat a line, you have to reference that line number. And you have to, when you go to it, it'll do the first instruction on that line. So you have to organize your basic program so that if you're doing a loop, it has to fit properly within these line numbers. And you can't start halfway through a line. So it has to be well organized and still fit in within the 10 lines. So line 0, because they start from 0 to 9, because if you do 10, that's one extra digit. And that counts. So you got to do 0 to 9. So line 0, initialization. You're going to initialize all things. Pick a random real number between 0 and 1. So it's going to do a random. The computer is going to do a random number.
Woohoo! Party time for kittens. Cats.
That's it.
Cats. Cats. Cats.
You know what's
cats.
up, dude? It's time.
It is time, kitten.
It's time.
Catnip time. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you to BR Pocock. Gonna sell happy Easter kittens. We get
Easter
some catnip.
cats. We got some Easter
We got
cats
some
on our hands.
Easter
Let's see
cats.
what we've got going on here.
So let's put some for you. No, not yet.
No.
Not yet. Wait.
Patience. You know it isn't in your nature.
Cats generally don't have patience. Okay. Let's go over to the cats. Sid's just chilling. He's like, I'll get it.
Sid knows that. He's like, hey.
Come on, Sid.
Sid's more of a lion today, you
Come on.
know?
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Oh,
there we
wait,
go. Whoa, what's that? Whoa, Good Friday indeed. There we go. That's a
That
happy
is
cat.
it.
Oh, big stretch.
It is a good Friday.
It's a Good Friday for cats. Thank you so much, BR Pocock, for giving the cats some yummies there. Oh, they're both rolling.
They're
in
loving
roll
it.
mode. They are loving it. Oh, that's good. Say thank you to BR Pocock, and thank you to Gamma Dev for prompting him to give you some catnip. Okay, so they're going to go in the corner. You can watch them roll around there. Pick a real number between 0 and 1, and then request for an integer limit. That's sets a difficulty. So this is where it prompts on the screen a little question mark, because input M, and you type in 100. And then make the random number between 0 and the limit. So you multiply the random number by the 100. I'm not sure how many what digits or precision that the n has, but obviously it has granularity to do 0, 1 and 100. So you multiply them. So and then you make an integer out of it, so it's a whole number between 1 and 100. Actually, it goes 0 to 99, and then you add 1, so it goes from 1 to 100. Then you initialize the try counters, which is T. You set it to 0, because they haven't had any tries yet. And then we end up on line number 4, because those didn't need line numbers, because you never have to go back to them after the initialization. Because this game exits out after you're finished guessing and you have to run it again. So starts at 0, then you add a try to it, and you print the current try number, because it would be try number 1. You ask for a guess, and G is the guess, just like you asked for an M for the integer limit. G is the guess. Then you do the difference between them. So the number minus your number. So if the number was 44 and your guess was 44, D would equal 0. And then express the difference in terms of -1, lower, 0 match, and 1 higher. Now in C64 Basic, I don't think that is a command, but obviously in Atari Basic, it is. And that is a sign of a D. Is it 0? Is it a negative? Or is it a 1 and it just truncates? Or is it a 1 or above and it just truncates it down? And then compute the ASCII number for the corresponding less than, equal to, or greater than characters. So they did a very clever thing in ASCII and put them all in a row. They put it less than, equal, or greater than. So 61 would be equals, because when S equals 0, you add 0 to 61, and that equals an equals. So if it's a -1, which means the number is lower, you add -1 to 61, and the character, the ASCII character, would be a less than. Then you would print that on the screen, showing that they got less, or a greater, or equals. And then it checks if S is 0, then if there is a difference, go back and ask for a new S. If S, I'm guessing that if S does not equal 0,
then
it
go back
goes
to
back to 4.
And then,
adds another one, adds another guess.
Then we reset.
Yep, and there you go. And there is the 10 by 10 grid. That is the abbreviated basic commands for this. So yeah, all of them are pretty small, except for RND didn't crunch down, INT didn't crunch down, SGN, CHR, and if then doesn't crunch down. I know on C64 Basic you can do like T and then Shift H for then some of these commands, P and Shift R, and it would crunch it down to 2 when you type it in. When you list it again, it'll expand it out. So that's the basics of how you construct.
Dude, I got it.
A game.
You got it? I can just create a 10-liner, no problem.
You're gonna go for the 256 one now,
dude.
Yep.
I
full
got,
graphics.
I got
sound.
the 256 from this tutorial right here. I think I got this, man.
You got it. So he's gonna be in the 2026 competition. What platform? You're gonna do the Aquarius? Mattel Aquarius?
Oh, I'm gonna do the multi. It's gonna be released on all
every system. Oh, perfect. That's awesome. I look forward to it. And you're gonna make a chess game, right?
Deep engine
yes.
analysis.
10-line deep.
Everyone
deep
ever.
Engine. Oh, that's awesome. It can beat any chess master.
That's what we did. No, it's just such a cool insight into like the complexity of even just something as simple. Like I don't know any of this stuff, so it's like very cool to see the programming side. Like I feel like I'm such a like Luddite. I just get to kind of like interact with like nice UI that then funnels me into things like just to see the behind the scenes of this stuff is humbling.
It's
because
amazing.
I'm like because I couldn't do that at all. Like I couldn't even be like it's even just guessing the numbers. I'm like, God damn, this is
I mean that's
serious
pretty much the most basic game you can make, I think.
And even that's I'm like, damn, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah,
so
there's some cleverness in there, especially with
creativity
with the ASCII conversion and just making it work with a -1 and +1. There's some cleverness, and that's kind of a great example of the kind of compact cleverness that needs to go into these games to reduce it down to 10 lines.
Yeah, and it's a creative challenge that all these people put in. So
so it's I always love honoring the amazing work that goes into this, and that's why I created the Atari Homebrew Awards as well. And this is another type of creative competition that is run with the 10-line. That's why I do it every year. We also play this every single year, the 10-liners, because I love showing the creativity off.
Cool to see behind the curtain there for a second of like the kind of creativity and challenges. I couldn't do any of that stuff, man. I was like, oh man, I was wrap my brain around some of this.
Yeah,
but like, to apply that is a whole other level, man.
Oh yeah, and the bigger ones have like graphics and they have sound and everything like that. So let's get into the actual game that we just showed.
Let's dive in.
And let me just get up my notes because
Hold on. So the alligator eats the big one?
The big one. Yes, that's right. Because he's really hungry and he's a big mouth.
Okay, this is...
It's all news to you, right?
Well, no, but I just remember this is why it screwed me up because the person who committed it and said, okay, the alligator eats the smaller thing.
I know.
And then at the end of the class, they're like, that's wrong. I was like, damn. This would have been grade 3. And
so some of these use the joystick. Some of these use the keyboard. One game uses paddles, which is great. So here it is. And you can see, here's the question mark, which is prompting us for an upper limit. So what should we put in?
Let's do 100. I mean, that's what they demonstrated. I feel like that's a good, and I think I like our strat here. Yeah. So we're gonna do 50 as our first.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna be
very, very logical about it. We're not gonna be emotional about it.
Yes.
So, Erlen, it's
no,
it's all
is it back. Bigger or smaller? This is bringing me back nightmares.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, without numbers there, it's also very confusing. It's just like, what is that? So anyway, it's a bigger number. It has to be bigger. So that will be 75.
Let's do 75. Let's be.
And it's still bigger.
Still bigger. Let's do 85.
Which is not halfway in between.
Okay, what is exactly halfway between?
Well, it'll be 75. 100 minus 75, so it'll be like 25 is 12 and a half. So we have to split the difference at something.
So it would be like 83 or 82? Like crazy.
Well, add 12 and a half to 75 would be 77 and a half.
Okay.
So what do we want? Let's do 78.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Still bigger.
Let's do. Let's do 85. Let's do 85.
22. We're just guessing now. Oh, still bigger. Did I get it wrong?
We're still guessing numbers.
It's even higher.
Let's do 90. Let's do 95.
Maybe I'm.
Let's do 97.
No,
let's do 99.
I think I'm interpreting it wrong. Oh my god. It is that high.
98.
Oh.
98 is.
We didn't beat the example. Hey, Atari.
Hey, Atari, what's up? Did you guess 98? He's like, dude, I did.
You knew it all along.
What the hell are you guys thinking?
I was second guessing myself on that symbol there.
Because you were like, wait, maybe we screwed up.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Do 100 again.
This is Twitch Dynamite, by the way.
It is guessing the number.
Dude,
this is beating all the Switch 2 reveals.
Dude, Minecraft, Roblox, screw all those. This is the new meta. Okay, 50, bigger, 75.
75. Bigger.
85. Let's do 85.
Oops.
Ooh, okay. Let's do 70.
Well, in between those is 80.
Oh yeah, sorry, 80. Oh, my brain.
We did it in 4.
I think we might be guessing the number.
We're gonna retire on this one.
Okay, so let's do 100 again. And
we're going for another one.
Let's do one more. And then
just run the program again.
And we're gonna do a different strat this time.
Oh, okay. Just pure guessing.
Are you ready?
Okay.
We're gonna 17. Let's see what happens.
Oh no. Well, it's bigger.
No, not like this. Okay. Let me just think. Let me just use the force. 53. You ready?
It's even bigger.
God damn it. Okay.
We got to be 4. We only have 2 more guesses to equal or.
I got a feeling about 76.
Me too.
Okay, I got a feeling about
we're closing in.
62 is what my gut tells me.
Oh, it's bigger than 62, but less than 76.
I'm thinking 70.
We're closing in on it. Oh, it's less than. We're within 8.
I'm feeling 64.
Ooh, not far up. Oh, it's still bigger. So 64 and 70.
67? No, not.
Bigger.
Oh no! Left. Come on! Is this? Are we? Do we have to guess this?
68, 69. Oh no!
I don't want to do it.
Do you want?
Oh, we have to do it. It's so bad. Oh. Is that literally no way? Oh god. Okay.
That's
so
terrible.
If we were in middle school, we would have won. We would have won within.
We would have won immediately.
I actually actively I thought about it, but I didn't want to say it because it's not in my style, man. But I was
That would have been primo epic.
So this is
Flippable.
This is it. Oh, okay. That's
So
so it turns out randomly guessing is not as good as.
No.
Actually, randomly guessing was better than our first one. But I feel like that was an outlier because the odds of 98 being the one.
Oh my god, is so well. It's equal.
But here's the thing. But yeah.
So, like Vitoko says, you can type in list, which is a basic command to list the 10 lines, and there is the expanded version of the game.
Beautiful.
So you can see input. It's all expanded out. Obviously, it overflows 10 lines when it's expanded out. Hey, Carl G. And so there you go.
Beautiful.
There is a perfect example of a 10-liner. So we're going to move on to the first game, which is actually the second game. 2048 by D. Scott Williamson. And this category is PUR 80. And I think everybody's quite familiar with this game, 2048, which is combining numbers together to make bigger numbers. 2 + 2 = 4. 4, 4, 8. I couldn't get this to run on my system, but that's just an ineptitude on the binary. Just wasn't working for some reason. So we're just gonna do it on the emulator, which is not a big deal.
Ooh, FujiNet.
Yeah. Oop. No, I want you to be big.
Full screen. Give us the full screen.
And let's switch over to Altira. There we go. And, before I do that, I'm just going to make sure this isn't going to foobar me.
You don't want that, dude.
Definitely not. No.
This is a classic game. I'm not very good at this one, but
I think we'll be okay.
I know there's systems to this. Much like a Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
That, like, once you kind of know how to do it, there is a system.
There is. So this is a keyboard game.
And I promise you, Chad, I do not know it. I don't know.
Somebody told it to me once, and it's like you keep going up, left, and you push them into the corner all the time. This is the reason for binary searches. Okay, rules. In the game 2048, you move the joystick. Oh, it is joystick, but I'll be using the keyboard because it's emulating the joystick. Goal is to combine tiles with the same number value to build larger numbers. So you see, and it always adds a 2 to the board. Just 1 2 every time. A single 2. The goal is to reach the 2048 tile. When the 2048 tile is reached, you win, and the game color theme changes. You can keep playing if you like. Starts on a 4x4 grid with 2 randomly placed tiles, each with a value of 2 or 4. Oh, does it add a 2 or a 4? So it's kind of with the direction, you push all the numbers in one way. So if I pushed up, it would push the 2s all the way to the top.
I know you need to go down, right? I
think you can go down. You can go right, left, up, down. So if I pushed it to the left, though, it combines any like numbers. So those 2 2s, I'm going to push left now, combine to a 4, and it adds a random 2 to the board.
Cool.
So I think what you do is you press up and left, or down and right, or up and right. You just keep pushing them up, over, or is it up, left, right? I can't remember. So if I push up, it moves the 4 to the top, adds a random 2. Now if I push to the right, both 2s will be pushed to the right. And then I can combine them by pushing up.
You can start combining some 4s if you want.
Yeah, I can push up again. Now I'm going to push left to get those 2s. Push up. Push left to get those 4s together, which makes an 8. Now I can put the 8s together. And it goes up to 2048. So I'm going to do this very fast now. Hi, cat. Hi.
What up? The system is, hey, ChatGPT.
16s together, up. So I'm going to play this for a tiny bit, but I mean, this game has been played to death for many systems, and
we've even played it on the show, I think.
On a number of systems.
Yeah, and again, it's a good sign of like these simple, tried and true concepts. Like there's a power to that too, you know.
I'm up to 64. Yeah, it's a good game to make for developers because it's fun. It has set rules. Everybody understands how to play it, so it's a great example. Oh.
And now I know that you managing the numbers is all about this game. My sibling was so good at this. At one point, I saw them doing it on their phone, and I was like, "My God!" Oh yeah,
they go crazy because there are patterns to it.
Yeah, and they were at a ridiculously high number. I was like, "Whoa!"
I don't know if I've ever made it to 2048. I want to say yes because I played it on so many platforms.
Oh, they were at like 200 and something thousand. Like, it's like what is this?
And I bet there's other variations where the grid is bigger and the numbers go higher. So there you go, 128. We're gonna leave it at there, sir.
But I know managing the board is everything.
It is,
and they had it in the bottom right was the largest one, and I don't know if that's the
everything's equal in this. So you can pick like your corner to shove things into.
But it seems like no matter what, you have a big number that sits in one of the corners, and then everything gets kind of moved around. Harry's hallucinating small flightless birds on the shelves in James' head. That's what he is.
Yeah,
he's lost.
Oh, actually, can you grab the Atari 800 400 sign at the top there?
He thinks there's a rabbit bouncing around. That's what he sees.
Visible rabbit. Because we're playing Atari 8-bit games today. Okay, we're going to move on to the next game, which is Beauty Contest.
Ooh.
And now this one does involve some learning on our behalf. That's for sure.
I can tell you right now, James is winning this one.
It's the tied up
this is what's
ponytail, isn't it?
Rugged contest, I might have a shot.
Oh, you got that. You got the rugged
but
contest.
Beauty, I don't know about that. Well,
so this game is made by Marco Spedaletti, Spotless Mind, 1975.
Yo.
This is in the Extreme 256 category. Hey, Al, you missed two games so far.
Al, you missed Twitch Dynamite. We did play Guess This Game, and we guessed everything until the answer was 69, and we were like, dude, not like this.
Why?
If we were in middle school, we would have gotten this perfectly.
Yeah, we would have got it right away.
We had a system, and our system...
And we'd be running around the room screaming our heads off, oh my God!
Is this the kind of content you missed?
Yeah, so you missed a lot, really. So, this is Beauty Contest. Let's take a look at the rules, because it's not a pick up and play. Basic mechanism. The game is played up to in rounds of up to 45 seconds.
Okay.
During the round, all players have time to choose a number from 1 to 99. Oh, we already know this.
Dude, I know what number I'm picking right
it's
now.
only one off what we play. Yes. The aim of the game is to guess a sort of average number chosen by all participants. The numbers are revealed simultaneously. The player or players who comes close to the target value, over or under, wins the turn.
Okay.
It's very similar to what we already played.
Here we go.
The others will lose it, and a point will be subtracted. You lose... Oh my God. We're not playing 2600 today.
See, well, he wants it. He's like, where's the 2600? We haven't played it in ages.
You lose the turn also if you do not give an answer in 45 seconds. Any player is eliminated if he/she runs out of points, initially 9. There's a basic rule, the so-called first rule, which will be in effect from the start of the game, while other rules will be added every time a player is excluded. So what I'm gathering from that is you want to get close to the average of all the guesses. Now, guessing 1 is not going to win you the game, because the average is definitely not going to be 1. So if everybody guesses like 10, 20, 30, and you guess 20, the two people will have the average guess of 20 and 20 because they all average out to 20. So that's a very basic example. So explain the game board. And players excluded. Players remaining points. So you have points. There is, let's see, indicator of a loss of at least 1 point. Target number is 38. So these are all the guesses. 89, 62, 142.
What
chose
if
a
she's the
number?
closest?
Oh, distance from the target. So their average of all those numbers is 38. That's how far away they are from 38. And this is the winner of the round because they were closest to 38. Indicator of a loss of a point is that. And this person was not playing anymore, I guess. So for a better understanding of the rules, we'll explain the game board. The first row shows the remaining scores of each player, 9 to 1. Player has been excluded. That is, score reaches 0. The number is not represented. His icon is overwritten by an X symbol. Yep. For that player, the game is over. On the players with the remaining points will join the calculation of the mean and will join the game. Yes. Okay. Second row, numbers chosen. Yep. Okay, we got that. Bottom of the screen, you find the target. Yep. Average, the mean of all played numbers. If we multiply by 0.8, we have 38.8. Leave out the decimal, you have 38, the target number. Why are we multiplying it by 0.8? I don't understand that. The game calculates the average number of all players, multiplies it by 0.8, and then shows the whole result. Interesting.
That's just how beauty works, man.
Yeah, you can't get a 1. You have to buy 0.8, 80%.
Just so you know. It's...
Interesting.
The Kardashians are all multiplied by 0.8.
That's right. Naturally.
Everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm. Third row contains a distance. We got that. Loser, 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 winner, because they're only off by 4.
Oh.
Interesting note, the color of this number can be either white, a yellow, or a red. The colors white or yellow means the number chosen is proven to be a valid winner. Red is bad, as per usual. First rule, aim to the shared number. The average number chosen by everyone will be multiplied by 0.8, and the person who chose the number close to that product will win the round. Okay, I think we got it. Second rule, do not choose the same. 2 player numbers chose the same number, the number would not be valid. So, my example was bad. So, the 2 20s would be like struck out.
Goodbye.
So, 21-21.
Just because I guess the averages of they need to, it's kind of to like, you want to have an average. So if everyone guesses the same, the game kind of like doesn't work,
pointless.
right? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
if everyone
right.
just is like 20-20-20, it's like, what do you do? He's got no game, you know.
When one player,
the beauty is found in our differences, not in our similarities.
That's right. It all works back into the theme of the game.
This is how life is, you know.
Choosing the exact number will result in all the other players losing 2 points.
All?
We're gonna guess 69.
Yo,
we got to keep that theme. That's the theme.
This is what's going on.
When 2 players are excluded from the game, the 3 players remain. The new rule will be added. Okay, last rule: rock paper scissors. If a player chooses 1 as a number, the other player will win if he or she chooses 99. But why would you ever choose 1 or 99? That seems like a losing prospect.
If you want to jamble, man. If you want to jamble.
Jamble it up. When there are 2 players left, the additional rule will be added. At this point, the game becomes a variant of rock, paper, scissors, where certain combinations are winning and others are losing. Oh, that comes into effect when 2 players are left, because you can't do that. You can't get an average from 2. They'll always be the same distance from the number. I don't quite understand that. The other... Oh, I see. So, the addition, if player 1 chooses 1, the other player will win if they choose 99. So you can choose, you can either try for the number, or you can choose 1. But why would you ever choose 99 then? Because then you would lose. You'd always lose if you choose 99. I don't quite understand that rule. Let's read that one more time. If a player chooses 1 as a number, the other player will win. Oh.
That's right, if you choose 99. So 99 will always win. So
then why would you choose 1 ever?
1 is a losing number, dude.
When there are only 2 players left, this additional rule will be added. At this point, the game becomes a variant of rock, paper, scissors, where certain combinations are winning, and others are losing. Yeah, I don't quite get that. Okay, well, let's play it. And see if we understand it a bit more when we play it.
Let's give it a shot, you know?
Yep.
All I know is I'm guessing numbers.
That's what we're doing.
And we'll see how this turns out.
Okay, let's reset. back. And I believe this is keyboard. Yep. And it is beauty contest. The BC up there. We have to go run. Beauty contest.
Any key? Okay.
Well, there's the any key. Okay. So we're the yellow person.
You know what we're guessing. Right off
We're
the
going
top.
for it. Are we going for it?
We gotta do it, man.
We're going for it.
I'm sorry, chat.
We apologize in advance.
It's only because of it's a callback. This is not.
It's a callback. It's a comedy thing. It's a comedy construct. It's called a callback.
It's a callback.
And we did not win.
No.
The number was 53, so we weren't like way off.
It wasn't terrible, but
no. We were
good.
tied for second.
Okay.
So we lost a point, and the person who okay. So it's all back again.
42?
Yeah, because you probably want to center around 50.
Yeah, maybe the universe. The answer of the universe.
I'm guessing they're all random.
Did we just?
Oh, that's the answer then.
That's
to
it.
the life, the universe, and everything. It's 42.
Okay.
Should we just keep going 42?
No, it's too OP.
Okay.
Let's do 47.
47. That's a
Just,
nice number.
You know.
I like that number. We're kicking ass. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, we're winning.
I'm thinking.
Gonna go over 50 now.
I think let's just do a flat 50. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
A flat 50.
That's the middle. Not bad, but we didn't make it. 41. Okay.
We still won.
We're still winning.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still good.
I'm thinking. Let's go back to 42. Let's see what.
I think so. It's a safe number. Oh, we just missed it. Just missed it. See, somebody went really low.
Damn.
That's what drug us down.
Okay.
Are those their guesses?
Yeah, that's their guesses.
Oh, I haven't even been noticing that. So somebody went really high, somebody went really low, and another one low, and another one just under 50. That's interesting. We can see their numbers, but they can't see ours. That seems a little bit unfair, but that's the way it is. So, but the number is
I think that's for the previous one, right? I think
okay.
it is. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So what should we do again? 47?
Yeah, let's try 47. Let's see.
Yeah, it changes.
Okay.
Oh, we're second again.
That guy's one off. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try 39 this time.
Go a little bit lower. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Got it. Everybody was a little low, but we weren't too low. That's the thing. You don't want to go too high. You don't want to go too low.
I feel like hanging out in the 30s and 40s is pretty good. Pretty good for this game.
39 then?
Let's do 39. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, we're kicking ass.
Okay.
I think we're winning by one, but the other ones, there's two people that are almost eliminated.
Let's do 33. Let's see if that...
Oof, that's pretty low, but... Oh, yeah!
Okay.
Now we're heartily winning. Oh, two people are gone. Down to three people now.
Ooh, okay, so these averages will be different now. It's going to get harder.
They will.
It gets harder and harder.
Much harder now.
I'm thinking let's go back to the callback.
The callback?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see. It could be a mistake.
Oh, it was a mistake. We got last. It's too high.
Way too high. We got to stick around that third. Okay, let's do 33.
Yeah, the 30s were treating us well. Oh, we're down to one. Oh, no. Okay.
What's this? 99? No.
It's 1 or 99 or a number. And I didn't understand. 1 was the losing number in if you picked 1 or 99. So why would you pick 99 all the time? Let's pick 99 and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's do it for
the
science.
example-
I don't think it's gonna win, but
Okay, so they picked 38.
we picked 99.
And so the average was 54.
And we were like 45 off.
But how is the average not just the equidistant number between us?
It's
because of the 0.8.
It's the 0.8. That's the magic. It's the secret sauce.
That's why it's a 0.8.
It's the secret sauce. Okay, I think 99 was a mistake. But
I think it was too. Now we're even. Now we messed up our chance.
I kind of think like maybe 54. Let's try.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How'd they get exactly on? You lose. Yes, we lose.
Damn it, man. I hate it when I lose.
Yep. Lefty.
Maybe
tighty,
pick one.
Right, lefty loosey, righty tighty. We went left.
That's what we did. We
Loosed
loosed it.
Interesting. Interesting game of almost like Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah.
Where you are competing against everyone else, but nobody else knows what your answer is. And your answer depends on whether you win or lose. But it also depends on their answers, too.
It's a tough one. But it's
You
great.
should pick one you beat all numbers but 99. That might be it. Yeah.
OP.
Yeah. Really interesting game. Okay, so move on to the next one, which is
The moose is
Beyond. The moose is loose. Beyond the Door. By Marco Spedaletti. A Spotless Mind, 1975. It is in the Extreme 256 category, and it is joystick.
Ooh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, this is good. You might need to help me navigate to where we need to be. What is it?
What is it again? Beyond the Door.
Where is it?
BTD. Down a couple.
BTD, Beyond the Door. Okay.
Okay. Run. Music. Ooh, oh my god, we got a time limit. Okay. I have to read the instructions. You don't have to worry too much. The aim of the game is to escape from the maze. The maze is made up of a series of rooms. I think you have to press direction, then the button.
It's not working. Oh no. Okay, north. Didn't work.
Other
East.
button.
This button?
Oh, maybe it doesn't.
South? No, I died. Okay.
Oh, weird. Okay. Let's just read the instructions. The aim of the game, the maze is made up of a series of rooms potentially connected by a door, which can be opened or closed. To escape from the maze, simply reach one of its edges, opening a door that leads to the outside. How to move. To move through the maze, you need to move forward past the door. To move forward and to move in general, you need to use the joystick or emulated joystick. So to move forward, you need to move the joystick up. The character will try and open the door, and if the door is open, he will move to the next room or outside. If the door is closed, it will say closed. If you move the joystick left or right, the character will turn 90 degrees left or right. He will then find himself facing the door or wall. Note that you must wait at least 1 second with the joystick or given position for the character to perform the requested action, regardless of whether or not it's successful. The direction in which the character is moving is given by the letter on the wall or the door, so you're facing west there. When turning to the right, the directions change according to this order. So if you move left or right...
I think it's...
it's crashed? Okay.
Sorry, no. Okay, I was spamming it is the problem.
Oh.
So I'm gonna calm down and navigate this maze much more deliberately. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hit the fire, see what happens.
Is it not?
Okay, move over.
There you go. When turning to the right, the directions change according to this order. While turning to the left, blah, blah, blah. Every time you enter a room, you have a certain random amount of time to choose the next door, which is at the top. Game over. So if your timer runs out, it's game over. The time available each decreases as the number of room visits increases. So the longer you go through the maze, the less time you have each turn. When it reaches bottom, time up, the game is over. Note that the rotation of the character, as well as the fact that he enters a room, takes at least 1 second. So you can't spam it. You have to.
Dude, I'll tell you this in a game
won.
I don't think in a game that's brutally timed for your movements to take 1 second is so tough.
Vitoko says you need to hold the direction for some time. Ah, there it goes. So it takes a second. It doesn't mean that it. After you do it, you are delayed by a second. It takes a second to do the move after you press the direction in the button or whatever. Avoid the monster in the maze. Yeah, it's crashed again. In the maze with you is a monster who will try to get you. You can't know exactly where the monster is until it gets you. So you need to pay attention to some signs. The first, that the monster is in one of the rooms near where you are. The whole room turns red. The word monster appears. Avoid the fatal rooms. Some of the rooms are fatal. Entering them in will kill the character and the game will end. So you have to be careful to check the room is safe before entering it. To do this, you press the fire button on the joystick before moving the lever up. This way, the character will go into the room, but will try and open the door and peek inside. The character says safe. That means the room is relatively safe. You cannot say for sure it's absolutely safe because the monster could enter at the same time. If it says fatal, the room could be fatal. Finally, if it says monster, then the room is occupied by the monster. It's better to avoid it. Note that if the door is closed, the words closed will be said. To better orient yourself in the game, you can use the map. The map shows the path you have taken so far, where the center of the map indicates the point where you began exploring. Note that the map does not give you indication on the relative position of the character in the maze, only helps you understand if you're moving in the right direction.
Okay, so it takes a second to rotate to go anywhere, and then to peer in. Does that use up time as well? And how much time do we have per room?
It didn't say. Well, the time per room is the countdown.
And then you'd lose if you do it.
Lose if you don't move out of that room. And if you... So that's... You have to hold down the button to check. Okay, that's fatal. So you didn't want to go in that room. There's no door there.
I gotta go through, though.
Fatal.
I'll tell you this, though, man. It's tough because I have to make these decisions, but, like...
Yeah.
The amount of time I have is so brutally... Okay, because check this out. We have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4...
So you have a number of
6,
times to check
7,
and to move.
8, 9, 10...
So you gotta, like, move as quickly as possible. Like, move right away, right? So that's a movement through a room.
Like, what's...
So that's safe. So you want to go through there.
Send me through!
I think hold down the button. No? Didn't work? It said safe. Oh, it's closed. Gotta turn around. You have to hold it. There you go. Go! No! Did it say closed? So there's two doors that were closed and only 2 doors? Oh, it's crashed.
It's so
Why does
hard.
it keep crashing?
It's so hard.
I know, Ken.
Okay, you give it a shot. See
Sure.
if you do any better than me. Tough game, man.
Yeah. So, monster? Oh my god. I'm gonna die in about 1 second. Oh my god. So it said monster. But monsters... Oh, that's safe. So... Oh, I made it through the door. I guess.
Okay, you're doing better than me.
And crash. Why is it crashing? That's so weird, it's crashing. It's like fully crashed. I mean, it kind of works and then it crashes.
tell you this, it's definitely brutal that it takes a second for you to turn in a game where you have like no time to make any decisions. You won, dude. You won.
Nice. Closed. I can't go through that door. Ah, quick! Go through the door. Don't care what's in there. And it's crashed. I don't know why it's crashing. So.
It's tough.
But we got a little preview.
We won.
We did win a couple times. We got eaten by the monsters a couple times.
The odds of surviving
is very low.
It's tough. It's tough stuff out there, man.
Yep. Okay, next one is Bomb Squad by Noah Burney.
Ooh.
So Bomb Squad. Beep, beep, beep. This is a 256. Defuse the bomb before it explodes. Consult your bomb defusal manual to identify the correct bomb and cut the wires in precisely the right order.
Oh, God. Okay.
One mistake and it's all over.
No.
So, press the fire button to start. Move the joystick left or right to flip through the pages of the bomb defusal manual. This is another timed...
A lot of tough decision making.
Fast decision making.
Okay. I can tell. I can make you a promise, chat. This bomb will explode
every time,
a few times, but we might save the day once.
Find the page describing the bomb displayed at the top, so we can see we have a blue, red stripe, and a green.
Okay.
Be sure to match the exact number and colors of the wire. Move the joystick up and down to select a wire. Referring to the manual, press the fire button to cut the wires according to the specific order.
Okay.
Once you've cut all the correct wires, the light will flash green and beep, indicating that it has been diffused. Press the fire to get a new bomb. Are you on an assembly line of bombs that are going off?
No, man.
That's your whole life until you make a mistake.
I feel like this is like the odds of survival is low, but we're gonna
diminishes every second. So left and right to go through the manual. So that's not it. That's too many wires. We need a red, green, and a stripe blue. So that's too many. So we need one with 3. So just look at the 6 wires. See at the top? 6?
Yeah.
Just keep paging through until we get to 3.
we get to 3. Okay.
Oh, 5. Oh my god, there's so many. 4.
Whoa, don't eat the...
Sir.
No! We just read the manual. And...
Oh no. 4 wires. Keep going. 3. No. Okay. So we want... Oh, we just... Down all striped. Red,
cut
blue, and green.
Cut 1 and
striped.
2. So is this 1? No, green. Cut green.
Green first.
Green first, then blue.
Yep.
Did we win?
Yep.
Whew.
Okay. All right. No, sir. Okay. Guess you press the button for the next. Oh, you're still in that one. Okay. Press. Go on the green, then blue, then...
We got it.
You got the exact same bomb? That was crazy.
Okay, so we got...
Stripe red, green, and red.
So that's, what's this?
That's
green,
the one.
And then striped red. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Oh. Okay, we got 4. What do we got here?
Red, stripe red, green, stripe blue. That's the one.
So what is it?
Red, then green.
Then green stripe, then red. No, then blue. Oh.
Where's the countdown?
So stressful.
Is it the thing in the corner?
I think it is.
Flashing faster
Okay, so what do we got here? We got red.
Sorry.
Okay. What's this? Blue striped. Then red. Then red striped. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, back to 3.
Okay, we got green striped and blue. No, come on.
Blue.
No.
We need one with a blue.
We need blue.
And 2 greens. Oh, there it is.
Green.
Oh, no.
Oh, I made it so far.
Oh, start over. Okay. So we've got a 3, we've got a red, green, and striped blue. Green and striped blue. I'm running out of time. Just cut. Oh, no.
Sometimes you just gotta jamble.
Yeah.
You just gotta go for it. All
Right.
striped. There you go.
Red, green, and blue. Jesus. Red, 2 reds, and
A green. That's it.
That's it. Okay, cut the green.
Red. And then red striped. Okay, you got it. You got it. Oh my god.
This is tense.
This is stressful.
Blue and 2 greens.
There you go.
There we go.
Green, green striped. Yeah.
Oh, 4 wires. So red striped, green striped. Oh, I'm on it. Wow. That's very, very lucky.
Oh.
Oh my god. Red striped, green striped, and oh, I'm on it again. What the hell? Super lucky. Oh no!
Oh.
Was I wrong?
Oh, it was red. It's 2 reds. It was green striped, red striped.
No, I cut the red. Then I cut the green striped. What did I do wrong here, chat? Red striped, green striped, blue. I cut the red, which it was fine with. Then I cut number 2 was green striped, and it exploded.
Sometimes it's bombs, man. It's just the bombs.
Does that order have to match that order at the top?
It's possible.
I don't
think it does.
I don't think it does either. But maybe it
honestly,
does.
It probably does.
Probably does.
Given... Oh, so it seems like it increases in stuff. Seems like it's always 3 to start.
So this is wrong, because it's in the wrong order, right?
That's tested for science.
Okay. What?
Maybe you ran out of time.
It must have been it.
That's
That's
probably it.
But I don't think so, because I was like, it matches. And I went right away and cut it. I don't know. There might have been
very suspicious.
3 wires, red striped, green striped. I need 2 greens. Ran out of pages. There we go. Green stripe, red stripe.
Oh,
I missed the green stripe,
there.
I think. Okay. Red, blue. Oh. Red, green. Red, blue. There we go. Blue stripe.
Red stripe. Nice.
All stripes. This manual needs to be in better order.
It's the whole point, though.
Green stripe.
It's part of the. It's part of the challenge of the game.
I would convert the manual into a digital format and go, oh, I've got a red stripe and a green stripe and a blue stripe and 4 wires, and it'd go, there's the right manual page.
That's cheating.
This is old school. It's all paper.
That's cheating. This is what the old bomb diffusers had to go through back in my day.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of these digital manuals. We had to memorize the order of all the wires.
Right. Red, and it's the only one that's not striped. Red. Come on. Red. Oh my god, it ran out. What the hell? Red? Oh no.
Did you see that movie, The Hurt Locker? That's what we're doing.
I did. It's good that all the bomb makers conform
to the manual.
Manual.
As long as you got the manual, it's
You're
like...
good. That's funny. Okay,
it's
red.
actually a bomb-making union.
That's right. Green. Red stripe. Oh, I've seen this one before.
At a certain point, you start memorizing them. That's what the good bomb techs do, you know?
That's right. Red stripe. Great. Green. Red stripe. Doing okay. Blue, red, and red stripe. There we go. Oh, no. Wrong one. I'm dead.
No!
Okay, I'll do one more.
One more, and then we'll hit the next one.
Okay, all striped.
We've been here before.
Right, in another life.
We know
Because I blew
this.
up. Red striped, green, blue. Nice. Blue.
Red stripe?
Red stripe. Oh. All empty.
RGB.
Got the RGB.
Got the
There
old
we go.
RGB. Blue, green.
Blue. green. Now we can't see any colors except for red.
All striped. We've done this
Nice.
one before.
We have.
Yeah, like this is one of those games where you actually probably will like start to remember like those ones.
Quite possibly. Green and green striped.
The bomb disposal union's very powerful. No bomb maker would dare make an out of spec bomb for the fear of reprisals. This is what's going on.
That's right. All right. Okay. Blue, green, and green stripe. Blue, green, and green stripe. Nice.
Green striped. Green striped. Green striped. On to 4. It's ramping.
Red striped.
It's
Green stripe.
ramping.
2 greens and 2 reds. There we go. Green striped.
Oh.
Okay. Let's look at this again. There's a red. There's a red stripe. There's a green. There's a green striped. I cut the green stripe.
Maybe when it gets to 4, it starts to get like the order.
Maybe? Is something wrong?
I think we have a. We're gonna call this union.
Yeah.
Dude, it's,
Your manual. It's
by
got
the
some
way,
mistakes in it. Oh no,
Whoa.
the screensaver kicked in. Oh, it's impossible.
This is hard mode.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't turn off the screensaver. There we go.
Okay.
That's a great game.
Really,
That's really good.
Intuitive and interesting. It's just turned into an American flag.
It did. Okay, next game is actually going to be you against me.
Whoa.
This is going to be a networked game.
Whoa, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
It's called Dojo Floats.
Oh, Dojo.
Okay. So I'm going to load it up on... You load it up there. One more down, the FujiNet version of it.
Okay.
Actually, we have to read the instructions because this is not as straightforward
As it may seem.
as it may seem. Dojo Floats. How to play. Aim of the game. The main aim of the game is to sink as many floats of your own color as possible, or alternatively, to color your own floats with the opponent's color.
Okay.
The game ends when they're... Oh, this is like Go almost, where you're flipping things over and... But maybe not. The game ends when there are 3 or fewer floats of a given color left on the surface of the water. Whoever reaches this goal wins the game. So you want to sink your own or color your own floats with your opponent's color. You're trying to get rid of your own color. At the beginning of the game, you're asked to enter the identification code, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's how we link up. I already know how to do that. Players enters, host of the game. Player enters the code will be the guest of the game. That'll be me.
Okay.
I'll be entering the code. And she will be considered the second player.
Okay.
And they will start playing immediately, so I will go first. At any time during the game, you can cancel the wait for the code entries. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We don't need to do that to cancel the wait. Explaining the game board. So there's the game board. The game board is immediately shown to the second player, which would be me, while the first player must wait for the second player's move. During a move by one player, the other player's interface will remain locked and will not be operational. At the top of the game board is shown whether we are playing as the first player or second player. At the bottom is shown, okay, so player 1 red, so player 2 is yellow, and you want to get rid of yellow. If it says red, you'll be wanting to get rid of red. The bottom is shown the identification of the code of the lake we're playing. That's not really super relevant to us right now. Center is shown the various floats where the color indicates the membership. Red for the first player, yellow for the second. So I will be yellow. I'll be going first. I'll be getting rid of yellow. You're getting rid of red.
Okay.
The player can select a square of the lake of his choice by moving a cursor, the yellow rectangle, using the joystick and hitting it by pressing the fire button. If it is possible to hit both a square and it is possible to hit both a square with a float and one without. The maximum force of the blow is on the selected square, while the ones around it will be hit by a less intense blow. When a player hits a square with a float, regardless of a color, it will sink. Okay. So they selected the yellow there, which is the third one down. And it disappeared. And it changed things quite radically. It got rid of reds and changed the yellows to a red surrounding it. Not surrounding it, but up, down, left, right. Okay. So that's actually good. You want to change yours to their color. So picking that one might have been even better. Because it would sync the yellow and change that yellow to red. The surrounding squares, however, will be sunk or not depending on the color. If the first player, red, hits a square where there are red floats next to it, they will become yellow. On the contrary, if there are already yellow floats, they will be sunk. On the other hand, if the second player, yellow, hits a square where there are yellow floats next to them, they will become red. On the contrary, if there are already red floats, they'll be sunk. Okay. So this is yellow player. They selected a yellow. They sunk a red, which is not what they wanted to do. They changed the yellow to a red, which is what they wanted to do. So that was not a great move, because they sunk three reds, but they got rid of two of theirs. So it's not a good trade-off.
You're wiping out like theirs, but also yours. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. At the end of each choice, the turn passes to the opponent. As soon as one of the two players remains with less than 3 floats on the game board, he wins, and the game ends, and it'll be possible to start a new game. Okay, this sounds like a lot of fun.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, I didn't show that on the screen. Anyway. There it is.
Sorry,
That's what we've been looking at.
We're sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
We're so sorry.
So there's the game board. They selected yellow. There are reds around it and a yellow. It got rid of the reds and changed the yellow to a red. But we'll be seeing that right now. So let's switch over and we'll run the game. And we'll generate an ID number. And then I will run the game. And I will generate. Oh, I need to move mine over here. See if I can do that. There we go. I'll load up floaters. And I will run it. You won't see my game board. You'll see Erlen's game board. So I have to type in F347FDB5. Now this game only works on a local network. It's not a internet-based game. Otherwise I would definitely be playing it with somebody who's in the chat. And I would have to hide my board. No, I wouldn't have to hide our board with this one. Okay, so I'm linking up. I've got my board on the screen.
If I hit play, do you think that'll work?
No, because I have to go first. Okay, so you won't see what's going on here. But you can look at mine.
Okay, I'm not doing it though. That's cheating.
Not really, because we get to see each other's boards. So that will be a good move right there. Eliminate 3 of mine, but it'll get 1 of yours. There we go.
Cool, so I'm red.
Yeah, so I went to the right-hand spot there.
Bam.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. You bastard. That's a lot of yellows all of a sudden. I think I'm going to do the bottom right. Just not bottom right, but 1 up and over.
Why not?
Because that'll get rid of 4 of mine and give you 3 more. Yeah, I think that was a good move. Oh boy. If I go there, go there. Yeah, I'm going there.
Oh, what's going on?
Changing your 2 to red, eliminating 3 of mine. Now I guess I can do isolated single ones, but it'll only get rid of the single, like that one floating out there in the middle. And I can't go on an empty spot. I do have to turn one of mine. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go. That gets rid of 3 and changes. Gets rid of 1 of yours. That gets rid of 2 of mine, which is equivalent. I might as well do that. Oh, actually, that did something unexpected. Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't get rid of the yellows, it changes them to red. I'm gonna go the top one over from the top left.
Cool.
That changes the 2 yellows to reds and gets rid of 1 of mine. Gets rid of 1 of yours too.
Bam. There you go.
Ah, so many yellows. Well, I'm just gonna change those 2 to red and get rid of 1 of my yellows. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Let's switch all those over to red. Sorry about the grinding noise.
That's what it's all about. That's what we're here for, man.
It's the grind. We're here for the grind. So every move eliminates at least 1 off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty smart move to isolate. To leave them as islands, because then I can only take 1 out at a time. So you're almost done. You are done. Is that it? Is that game over?
I don't think so.
There's only 3 of yours left. Okay, maybe it's after my move.
Yeah.
How are we now? We're tied. Oh, we're tied. Not anymore. Oh no. Just have islands now. That's all we have is islands. So, oh, you've won then. I think after this move, you've won. It's not stopping. Interesting. Is it less than 3? Oh, there you go.
Yay! Okay.
Player 3 wins.
Okay. Okay.
You're player 3. Okay, let's do one more.
Cool.
Because I think I've got generate another island number.
Let's find out about this.
4, 8, 6, 5, 5, 7, F8. I go first, which I guess is an advantage.
What happened?
Hey, Kev. Playing 10-line games. And this one is a networked 10-line game, which blows my mind too. I know which one I'm going for, obviously. Anything that switches 5 over at a time. Just like that one.
Bam.
Good move, good move.
Bam. Okay.
I've only got choices of 4s here. So you really want to island the other player's pieces as much as you can, I think.
In an ideal world, I think so.
Yeah. Because then they have that, they can only affect one thing at a time then. I don't know if I'm playing better or worse this time. It's really hard to... I'm just picking the best move I can see that is possible on the board. I think you would be better at this because you're Your chess brain.
I don't know about that.
Ahead.
But it's not so much that. I think it's like I'm better at visual things. I think.
Yeah.
But like you say that until you lose, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like in theory. I'm doing great.
Each turn, the board changes so much, right? It swings so wildly. It should, if it could have it, if it had room, it'd be nice to have like a counter at the bottom of how many. Just see how close things are.
I think you might be winning though. It's hard to say.
It's possible. I don't like right now after my move. It seemed if after your move the other person is still winning, then you're pretty far behind. But it's pretty even. I've got like, see now you swung it my way, but it was you swung it your way, but now every time that I take a move, I swing it my way. See if I do that bottom middle one, it's like an even move, and that's dumb to do. All the rest are islands, so it really doesn't matter which one I do. So I'm just gonna start the top left. See, was that a smart move on your behalf? That did a nothing move. Got rid of one of yours, but it also got rid of one of mine.
That's the thing.
And if you picked a red one,
I thought it was gonna convert yours, but I was misreading the rules there.
So I think you're going to win. I don't know. It depends on when it counts as the win. You went, you're winning. Oh no, you went and we're tied now. I think that means I'm gonna win because I went and now I'm winning.
Yep.
There we go. Very cool. There's a bit of strategy
going on there.
A little bit of strategy. I don't know if it's much strategy, but there's a little bit of making sure you're doing the most effective move without giving the other person two advantages.
Most definitely.
Very cool. That's very, very creative. I don't know if it's a it's a port of a board game.
What we've been learning is sometimes this like obscure like German board game that like we're actually playing. Like there's so many.
Oh, for sure. Okay, the next game is a paddle game.
Ooh, okay.
Can you believe it? I don't think I've ever played a paddle game on the Atari 8-bit. So let's plug in the paddles
and see how it goes.
Yep.
Let's paddle it up.
Paddling it up. So I'll give you those to hold on to.
Got them.
While I reboot. And this game is Electroblasters by Victor Parada, Vitoco. Now I noticed there's some graphical issues with this one. Why? I can't tell you. But there is. Use an electric cannon to blast bubbles with lightning faster than your opponent. 2-player game. Each of them controls a cannon using a paddle to line up with a bubble. A lightning is generated by pressing the trigger. Blast the bubbles faster than your opponent. First player wins who blasts 21 or more bubbles. Plus, press the trigger to play again. Okay, I'll take one of those.
Cool. Sorry, I was just testing. We should reset.
I think it doesn't. Oh, you did. You did. Okay, let me get even then. Just 1 second. I am blue.
You're blue.
I am jumpy. How's your
Mine's pretty good.
paddle? Mine is not good. 1 second. Ooh, it's sounding dry. I think I need to do some work on my paddles. Okay, so let me get to 2 so we can even it up. If I can even use my paddle. 1. Oh, so close. My paddle is bad news. I think you're gonna destroy me.
I don't know about that.
My paddle is bad. I might want to look for some other paddles. Oh, no, it's 3-2. Okay, it's on. Yeah, this paddle sucks. This is
not it.
It's not happening. Let's use this other set of paddles
Ooh, I gotta aim it though.
here. Very weird glitch. Yeah. I don't see how a basic program would induce this glitch. It might be my VBXE board.
I think it's a feature.
Not a bug. It's a digital storm that's happening in the game.
It's interesting because as soon as you plug in the paddle, it affects it. Do you see what I mean? Like,
Oh, was it fine?
so unplug it just so you can see the interesting effect. It's totally fine, and then you plug it in.
Oh, but the characters are off the screen, so that might be part of it.
I don't know if it's data. I don't know how useful that data is, but
Can you use it? I don't know. Maybe. It's extraterrestrials trying to contact us. You can see it's only vertically coming up from the characters where they are sitting.
Ooh, I'm blue.
Okay, this is much better. Much better paddles. Okay, let's do it. Oh, 14. No. Of course, I have the 14. Don't I?
I gave you the 14. I spotted you the 14. I'm an elite bubble player. So...
Well, that's cool. The sound effect goes up with your, like the sound effect of your shot goes up in pitch as your score goes up. That's a nice feature.
21.
Okay, now we can start from 0.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it should. No.
No, this is what it's meant to be.
It does not look like it should. I am going to blame my system. I'm going to say it's the VBXE board, maybe?
I also think it's the VBXE board.
Everyone knows.
I'm certain.
Oh, that was kind of cheaty. There was 2 bubbles right on top of each other, and I spammed the button.
Hey, it's a strat. It works.
Oh, again! It did it again.
I have to say, the top one has a little less precision than the bottom one that I was playing.
Oh, no.
But I don't care.
Mine was unusable, so Oh, no, I'm falling behind now. They're catching up. Aaron complains about his paddle as he, eclipses me.
No, it's my paddle sucks.
Aaron's at the top, by the way. Aaron was blue.
I'm such an elite player, though. That...
One more. Oh, Aaron's catching up. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought it was to 21. Oh. Maybe you have to beat somebody. Oh, maybe it's to 25? Are we going to overflow it? I thought it was to 21.
It can't handle the power! It is unleashed!
The dilithium crystals. They cannot handle the power. It's going to make the caps go crazy if the pitch goes up too high.
I've been watching a lot of horror movies lately.
Oh, have you? Which one?
I watched Hellraiser 3. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street. Watched Friday the 13th.
But only the third parts of each of the movies. Hellraiser 3, Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2. Just a bunch of good old 80s classics.
And how have they been treating you?
I've been a lot of fun. Just fun to dip into that world of the crazy 80s vibe. I gotta say that all of them have been really fun.
Yeah,
I just especially because I've seen so many references to them that to finally see the original of Freddy's just a little scamp, man. He's just messing with people, you know.
He's a trickster.
And I gotta say, man, having a young Johnny Depp in your movie is a big boon. If you just get a young Johnny Depp in your film,
he die right away,
he does pretty quickly. And every Elm Street, they're like, you can't stay up. You can't go to bed. And
you have to stay awake.
I need you to stay awake while I sleep. And then they're like, no, you promised me.
So we did find a bug. Not the visuals, but it went over 21, so it's supposed to finish at 21. So I guess resetting the game and playing it afterwards negated the check for the 21.
It's a cool game though, man.
Yeah. Sorry about the glitching on my system.
That's a bug. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we're good at finding bugs on this show. If there's a bug, we'll find it. Okay, that's a very cool game.
I think I watched the 6th Friday the 13th.
Oh my god. Oh, next one is another networked game, FujiNet Battleship. Now this one we cannot look at each other's screens.
I won't do it, I promise.
Luckily they're 90-degree separation.
Okay.
So we're fine there. So let me get it set up. It's pretty much Battleship. We don't have to like learn anything. Not sure if it's related to glitch. Oh, it could be. It could be.
But it worked the first one.
Yeah, it did work for the first one, so that's a little...
Might be because we plugged and unplugged the paddles. That's possible. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a couple factors it could be.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, so let's go to Battleship. Let's switch it back. There we go. And I will get mine going over here, which you guys won't see. So you'll actually be playing along with Erlen, trying to sync my battleships, because you won't be able to see my board.
I won't cheat.
You better not. Okay, so you're going to be hosting.
Ooh, I'm a good host sometimes.
And you're at that IP address.
Isn't that just the standard?
It's in a standard range, yeah. So that's the IP address of that FujiNet. There we go. Okay, so to place your ships, you can put it wherever you want. You can rotate them with the space bar. Unfortunately, you can't rotate them with the joystick. So I am going to place mine. I can see yours. I'm going to cover the screen. There we go. On my side. Okay, if you want it to, remember, just if you want to rotate them, press the space bar over there. So I'm going to place mine. Don't look over here. I won't look over there. So this is done by Eric Carr, the Carr on Atari Age forums. It's an Extreme 256. Yeah, it's Battleship. I don't think I need to read it out. Read out the instructions. If you catch Erlen looking over here, well, I can see Erlen, so I can see if he's cheating.
Dude, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat.
And you can see if I cheat too. If I look 90 degrees over straight at the camera, then you'll know I'd be cheating. Okay, so the opponent's turn. Oh, you missed. Oh, I can see where you tried to get. Nice. So that was it. Ah, miss. So there's 1 2-segment ship, 2 3-segment ships, a 4-segment, and a 5-segment. Miss. And a miss. It's gonna be a bit of misses here.
It's a big board.
It is quite a big board. I don't know if it's like the standard size board. I bet they went for standard size. Ooh, lots of misses. At first, it's just scattershot, really. It's like it could be anywhere at all. And you just try and space it out so that you're not just doing it in a big row. I think that's the strategy at first. But then once you hit, the next thing is it could be in any direction. Up, down, left, right.
Then you just start going through the system, you know?
Pretty much.
Damn.
I mean, it could be tricky where there's like 2 ships connected together and then you get really confused. It's like, what?
Whoa, what is this?
None of us has hit yet. Wow.
What are the odds?
I wonder if Erlen was tricky and put all the ships all around the edges. 'Cause that's a strategy. I'm gonna go for some edges now. just because I've got so many on the board.
Damn.
Everybody's missing.
Damn, it's a giant board though. I remember. I think in the board game, isn't it like a little less? It's a little bit smaller.
It seems big, yeah.
But like we'll find something.
What is it? It's like A through. Yeah, I think this is a little bit bigger. I think it's the same number of ships though. Oh, come on. Oh, yes.
Dude, I can't even. I mean, I'm definitely not cheating. I'll tell you that.
No, neither of us are first hit.
You hit a ship.
You certainly did. Oh, no. Got a second one in on me now. Now you got a 50-50 on there. And you missed. And that is a goodbye ship. So does it shows the ships at the bottom of your screen too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Well, you've got one on me. Where are your ships? Holy hell.
Dude,
I must be like just glancing them.
I'm an evasion build.
You're hiding them underwater. Do you have all submarines? Is this what's going on?
No.
So, we made it through the... Oh, finally! Charlie Kaufman Film Festival.
Oh, how was it?
It was really interesting. Like always, when you focus on a singular creator. This time it was a writer. He did direct some of his films. I like it because you get to see the themes. And did I?
Yeah,
I got a whole ship. Nice. So we both eliminated one of our 3 ships. He's definitely got lots of themes. Neuroticism,
melancholy,
pointlessness of life, separation.
Like letting go of the past?
Not really. Like the opposite almost.
Yeah, just cleaving to the...
Yeah, clinging to the past. Overanalyzing the past, maybe? Damn it. But he's good. He's good. I don't know if he has... Like, he keeps repeating similar styles of story over and over, though. Oh, here we go. I'm on my second ship.
I'm far away from anything.
Oh, it's not a 3. It's a 4 or 5. Nice. A 4? No, it's a 5-1. Oh, it's a battleship. Oh,
no.
Sunk your battleship.
No. What would you say is your favorite out of all the films you saw?
Oh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
So creative, hey?
Yup. That's the one that won him an Oscar for his writing. Yeah, super creative.
Is it Michel Gondry, right?
That one, yes, Michel Gondry. Yeah. I mean, Michel Gondry is a perfect match for him because he has such weird ideas that need to be represented in a strange way. It's the only way you can represent them. And Michel Gondry is very dreamlike.
Doing terribly.
This is crazy. It's a war zone, and everybody's hiding out really, really well. But I'm excited. Oh, third ship. I'm very excited for the next movie marathon. It's Robert Eggers.
Oh yeah, he's so good.
Yeah. And that's just going to be a one-dayer. So he's got 4 films and a bunch of shorts. Are we going downward? No, we're not. Still have another. I'm going to go to the left because I've already shot to the right. Nice. Now is it the left or the right?
I think you're going to win this one. I'm just...
Well,
Just
so far.
I'm just so far away from anything.
Oh, another 3 ship. Okay. Boom! 2 more to go. Where are they? Up there? No. They down bottom here?
I need to just get smarter. I don't know though. There's a strategy to this game. I just don't know it.
I think it's just don't shoot in the same area, like spread it out a bit, because if you just shoot in a line, it's not like we're both using similar tactics of where we're trying to. You have mainly I'm covering it pretty well. It's just you unlucky. That's all there is to it. Like you're shooting all around them. Oh boy, where am I gonna go?
What's up, buddy?
What is it? I know you miss your brother, but he was being very bad. Nope. Psst, 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 psst. Okay, we'll open the door. I'll shoot a shot and then I'll open the door for you.
Hold on, let me do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's easier.
The odds of you
Looking
are higher if we move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's the next artist filmography retrospective? The Coen Brothers. Coen Brothers is on the list. They will be not next, not the one after, but the one after, because Ari Aster is going to be the one.
Ooh, for the following the. I mean, those are two
more contemporary.
What sort of horror like?
Yeah, both horror in the horror area. More Ari Aster's horror. A little bit. They're both in that realm of not like slasher horror, but like psychological horror, which I love. Man, oh, there's a whole row up top and down that I've been neglecting actually. Damn it. And they're both like 1-dayers, so it wouldn't be too bad. Like they both start off with like short films. So. Oh!
Okay, finally something.
Finally.
Jeez.
Wow, that was a dry stretch. There you go.
Finally catching up.
Yep, Coen Brothers have so many great films.
Look at like 20 odd, 30 odd films. I
yeah,
think.
and they're all like really good, really up there. There's only a couple that I'm like, eh.
Well, a bad Coen Brothers movie is still probably not a bad movie. That's the other.
Even
that's the crazy thing.
Like it's relative bad, right? Not. Oh man, how am I gonna shoot? There's so little left. Oh no, you sunk it!
Holy.
Oh, I've been shooting up there. Nope, not up there. I think I'm going for like vertical and horizontal areas that I haven't covered now. Hi. Damn it, where now? Oh, there's a bit here. Nope. Are you happy to be in the room? Are you going to be bad? Because Ari Aster's coming out with a new film. He's already come out with a new film, actually. It's in film festivals, but it's coming to theater soon. So that's why I'm making his after. Looking for Burney. Oh, they're always looking for Burney. Burney is safe on my desk over here. I'm going to go right up against that ship. Nope. Still not there. I would venture to say this is one of the longest Battleship games ever done.
Well, it's because the grid is so fucking massive. We'll have to look it up, but I believe like Battleship for the regular game is like not this. I think it's,
No, it's
I think it's about like a quarter of this size actually.
Yeah. Well, maybe not a quarter. Maybe at least half or less. A quarter would be barely fitting a ship in. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
You see what I mean? Like it might be a quarter because it's like.
It's brutal. Where are your ships? Where are those last two hiding, Erlen? I have covered everything.
I know, dude. It's...
Like, I'm just skimming by them. Like, what the hell?
I'm excited to see the reveal because it's just
So
insane.
am I. You must be grouping them with
Oh, 16 by 16 instead of the original 11 by 11.
That makes that makes a big difference. It probably made that way so it doesn't look so small on the screen. Like he probably couldn't double the size. It would look weird. And making them original would be like tiny little postage stamps, so I can understand why. But it makes it really long. Really long. I mean, it's a good representation of the game. Like, it looks good, and it plays really well. And, of course, the networking aspect of it is super cool. And, that's the developer. Eric Carr. Eric Carr. Hey, Eric.
It's crazy about the Coen Brothers is they wrote one of the Evil Dead movies, which is just it's crazy to think about that overlap.
That is super crazy. Just doesn't seem like their style or genre. Where are your ships?
Do I feel the same way?
I bet. Like, even more so for you. But I mean, like, you're all around them. There we go. Sir, please. Like, you're all over my ships. Like, all over them. I'm sure I am too for yours. You're getting one of mine. They'll be over soon for that ship. I mean, you obviously know where it is. So you've blocked off one of the... It's going to be brutal trying to find the two-segment ship. It could be anywhere.
It is a bit of a random game, you know.
Oh, you sunk it. So now we're even. Actually, you're one ahead of me.
I don't know about that.
Well, I've only sunk 2 of your 3s. You've sunk a 4, 3, and a 5. Well, no, because 3s are harder to get, aren't they? 2s are even harder, so the smaller ships are harder.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
True. Yeah.
But it's also like it's the way of this game, right? Like if you get it, you get it.
Whoa! God, you're gonna. Oh no! Where am I gonna go? Everything is almost filled in where there's a segment of 3. Oh my God! Yes, sir. Hi. He's attacking my ponytail.
Now it's just
Oh my God!
random.
Yep, back to random. Well, at least the ship that you're going after of mine now is the hardest.
Yeah.
It's only to 2 segment. But I'm like literally filling in 2 segment spots now. How is that possible?
I know, dude. It's nuts.
Like,
there's still so much milestones. There's still so much potential stuff.
for instance, I was about to suggest interleaving Coen and Sam Raimi movies as their friends and have given Easter eggs in each other's movies. That's true.
So
Sam
true.
Raimi has included the Evil Dead Carr in some of his Spider-Man movies. I mean, that's not a crossover. But I don't know many of the crossovers between them. For instance, Joel Coen's wife, Frances McDormand, stars in Raimi's Darkman. I watched that so long ago. Like, I watched it when it came out. I think I saw it in the theater. I really liked Darkman. And I didn't know any of the actors back then that were playing it. That was my first exposure. Raimi's A Simple Plan feels 100% like a Coen Brothers movie. Yeah, I definitely would not do a Sam Raimi festival. I do like some of his films, but I'm like, Spider-Man films. They're stylistically they're interesting, but it's a superhero film at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're just giga nostalgia for me, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God, where? Like, oh, I see a vertical spot I've been ignoring. Right here. Damn it! What the hell? Oh my God! What the hell? Am I missing some? There's a vertical. Gotta really. Oh, yeah, missing a lot of verticals. Oh no, it's over. It's over. There's only so many moves left now. Yeah. Actually, there's like you have a 50% chance of winning in the next move.
You're gonna lose it, dude.
Yeah,
You're gonna
it's
lose
over.
it.
Oh, where are your ships? Oh, there's a whole vertical patch and another vertical patch there. Damn it. There's so many. The board is huge. It feels huge.
At a certain point, I had this thing where I was looking at it and I was like, wait a second. Psychologically, James is not going to cluster them all to the bottom left, bottom right. So at a certain point, I was looking at it and I was like, actually, I'm going to fully fill in this top left section because I was like, I think psychologically, he's probably like just looking at your board. I was like, I bet you there's something around there. Like I was just basically going to fully fill in the left before. I mean, you could have like
look where you around that last two ship. It's completely bombarded.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Great version. Great sounds, visuals.
Also, it's fine for it to be big.
Well.
In all honesty, it being bigger makes it a harder game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's I'd say that like the larger grid just makes for a different kind of challenge. You know?
It does. It makes it longer. So if you're looking for a longer game, this works perfectly. If you want a shorter game, obviously you'd want to go to a smaller grid. But like you could scale the grid. Like you want a smaller one, a bigger one, so it's a longer or shorter game.
Sick.
Yep. And making it networkable, awesome. Like
really good.
Really, how else are you going to do it other than blank the screen, another person turns away, look away. Like this is a great
it's the only way to do it in a way.
So good version. Next one is Intruder Alert by Vitoko. Okay. And this is a joystick game.
How many more do we have? What are no, I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just like, wait a second, we got a lot of.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so go down to Intruder. You can just click on it.
Which one's that? Okay, Intruder.
True pal. We have Intruder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
We'll obviously that last one was a longer one, but I think we can blaze through them. Okay, press the button to start. Move the humanoid using the joystick.
No!
It's Berserk. Shoot the guardians that follow you. Don't touch the walls. Quit the room through the open paths. You have 3 lives. Press the button to start again.
How is this? This gotta be 250.
This is a 256. You called it. Yeah, I was thinking, oh my god, this is really amazing in 10 lines. Like, just doing it in 10 lines is amazing. Just the organization of being able to dodge the bullet. You get one. I'd stay right there because they're too dumb to go around the corners. Oh, there you go. Now, if you stay too long, Mr. Happy Face comes after you. There you go.
A runaway.
In the original version, sometimes they shoot. They shoot. In this one, they don't shoot, and they sometimes shoot each other.
Ah, okay.
And sometimes they touch the walls, which kills them too. You don't want to touch the
What?
walls.
That was bad.
Oh, it's even got the flashing. This is really amazing.
Berserk.
Well, have fun in Poco with your RC stuff. Bye, Kev.
Bye.
Kev.
No. No. Yes.
I don't think you have to kill them all. There is a time moment where that Mr. Happy Face comes out.
Okay, shit. I got scared. I panicked.
Back to level 1.
I panicked. I panicked. I got so scared.
You'll play one game, then I want to play one.
Whoa.
Actually, I don't need to. Whoa. I would not have guessed you could make Berserk in 10 lines.
No.
Eric Carr says, thanks. Yes, different size grids definitely are needed for a full game. Yeah, if you wanted to extend the game, that would be a very cool option.
Did you see that? He just evaded my bullet. What am I?
Yeah, I don't think they have too much intelligence. I think it's
guy.
Oh! Whoa!
Some of these guys are really good.
Just the keeping track of all the... Sir, I've had just about enough of you.
Whoa, I can diagonal shoot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he got you. Just as you shot him.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Berserk in 10 lines is super impressive. Just thinking about what goes into this game, the maze layouts, keeping track of all the different characters, the movements of the enemies, keeping track of the bullets, where the bullets are, the pathfinding. I mean, there isn't really pathfinding.
You really just sometimes get spawned in this game into a place where it's just like...
Yeah, you have to react fast. I think it gives you a bit of reprieve. I know in the actual game it gives you a little bit of reprieve when the level starts, so you have an advantage, a tiny little advantage. I want to play one. Cool. Of course, on the earlier levels, the one enemy is constantly moving. But when it gets higher, it seems it divides its time up between the two or more enemies. And the smiley happy face guy spawns from where you started. So you always want to move away from that. I mean, you always want to move away from it because you have to get to the door. If you notice, you come in, like I go up and I'll appear on the bottom because I came from that direction. And it closes off the door behind me. So I go up through the door, closes off the door, and now...
Very cool. I mean, it's a classic.
Absolute classic. Excellent. I don't even know how you did it in 10 lines.
But also goes to show with these games, man, like, you don't necessarily need, like, I know we've seen so many versions of this with, like, better, like, kind of rendering of the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes a difference, but also kind of doesn't, like, you know, Berserk's Berserk.
This has all the basics of it, except for the enemies I'm shooting. And it's still super fun. And if you tweak it in other ways, where, like, you start off in danger, then it's... you can get rid of them shooting and make it harder by just trying to evade them. Like, I'm in trouble here. I have to react quickly, and they go right to you. Cats are going nuts. It was a bit of a tough spot to get out of.
It just gets harder and harder until you die.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a max enemies, but it's building up to a lot of enemies, so much that they can barely move because they're running into each other.
Also, you kind of learn, like, it's interesting the, like, the shooting always comes from the same spot. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of, especially when you shoot up, depending on the direction your guy's facing, it'll fire in front of him.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting, like, if you think about, like, shooting up, if you're facing left or right, it seems to always shoot up in that, like,
it does.
That one direction.
It's always from the right hand. Oh my god. Look at them all. I think I've hit max enemies at this point. But if I was in that top left area...
Bricked.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, like, every room you enter into is, like, potential death now.
It is. Just so many. Yeah, and the collision routine on this, with so many enemies, it has to check against you, check against a wall, check against, you know, whatever, 10 enemies. There's a lot going on for 10 lines of code. Even if the lines are very, very, very long. Okay, I'll retire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we might, you can...
Okay, so the next game is Ladder by Marco Varesio. It's in the 256 as well. It is a keyboard game. Let's load that. Load up the ladder. Okay, this is actually a platformer.
Wait, what?
I wish he made it for joystick, but he does not. Okay. The keys are... the character is a P or a Q when it turns around. Aim of the game is to reach the treasure represented by the $sign. To do this, player must move on the platforms, equals, or the ladders, H, climbing over the walls, I, which aren't any on here, using E, D, O, P, and space to jump.
Cool.
And it's made difficult by the ghosts.
Oh, you're doing it? Yeah. Whoa.
And the problem is you're always moving.
Little ADHD PQ. No.
Come on. Ah, started over. Oh, there's lives. Oh my god.
Cool to see it with like the letters and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, why not H and equal signs? Like, it's just like using these, like, basically the characters on like a keyboard.
And a lot of systems that didn't have graphical capabilities use things like this to represent games.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Zeros and X's and whatnot.
This game is brutal. I wish it stopped moving.
Oh, it's part of the strat, you know? It's part of the of the whole experience.
Oh god. Yeah, it's part of the difficulty. Like some games.
I wonder how many levels there are. Oh, death.
This game's brutal.
Yeah, man, I don't think I'd have any shot at it, given, like... Keep going. See, do another couple. See if you can get past that screen.
I can barely make it up to the third ladder.
This ladder almost seems like you can pause for a moment.
You can at the top. You can jump at the top of the ladder, too.
But if dodging these things is just... there's a timing.
I'm safe here, but I'm not safe there.
Oh, they seem to cycle, so there's almost... But they're a little random.
No.
And they also seem to, like... They seem to be able to drop. Like, there doesn't seem to be necessarily, like, a...
They can go down the ladders.
They can go down the ladders, yeah, and it's tough because, like, with this one, it's like they could just drop down the ladder and go straight.
Oh, I think I'm safe here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But you got to do the jump. Yeah, I think that was smart.
No.
No, back to the beginning.
I didn't die.
You got it.
No. Stop coming. Oh.
So hard.
This game is brutal. No. Oh, I pressed up. Oh, I jumped right into him. I really want to beat this level.
See if you can beat this level.
It came out of the dollar sign. Oh.
He's OP.
Yeah.
It's all OP.
It's all OP. No.
It's all OP and a bit random.
There is a lot of randomness to it. Oh, God. No.
Just getting pursued.
Can't jump too early. Go up. Left and right override the up and down, so you have to be very careful of which keys you're pressing. Oh, that's a big jump.
That jump is hard, man.
It's a 3 jump. No wonder I'm not making it. The other ones are 2. Then it goes to 3, and you have to... I love platformers. This is kicking my ass. No!
Damn it.
It's just so many. And jumping's so challenging in this.
Yeah, with like being spawned by all these things, plus like moving, plus the like jump.
Yeah. You have to let go of the left and right to go up the ladder. That's the problem. It doesn't take the last character, it just knows if you're pressing left or right. Okay, come on. Stop going to the right. Are they influenced by where I am? They are. They go to the opposite. Oh, no, they're not.
Hey, you just got lucky.
No!
Oh, the closest you ever came.
Yeah, I made it to the top there. Oh,
I think it is just random.
I think so. Well, that one went to the right-hand side so many times. Oh, I evaded it some down. Okay, one more.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Go, 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 go,
The
go.
P, the P.
Just want all my lives when I get here. Stop it. Yeah, that's deadly. They come straight down that left-hand side. And go drop, drop. Oh, God. Okay, I'm safe. Oh. Stop coming on this side. No. Oh! Stop it. Go up the ladder.
Oh no! And they
supposed to do
and
up
they
there?
spawn up there. You just have to jump over them. Like, it's so messed up.
It is. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
Damn it.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yes, dude. Did you get it? Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, you have to jump over the walls.
My God. My God. It gets harder.
What? Oh, how do you... What? You have to jump over the wall and then somehow get over the gap? How?
And then if you die, you have to beat that other thing again.
This is nightmare mode. Oh, you can jump off the top of the...
It's the only way to do it.
Ah!
That's it.
Level 3, congrats.
Holy.
Holy hell.
I'll try to rewrite this game in fast basic.
Oh, and please make it use the joystick. Please. Please, please.
Yeah, not couch compliant.
No, it is not.
That's okay, that's okay.
But crazy is like really, really good. Really good. If it used the joystick, and I mean, it doesn't have to stop moving. That's part of it. I accept that now.
Accept that. That's a feature of the game.
A feature. Oh, there's 3 levels. There's only 3 levels. So that was the last level. So we saw all the levels.
That's good.
Next one is Lost Temple of Gold. It's joystick. It's Extreme 256. So you can just go load it.
Where is it? Where am I going?
Lost Temple of Gold.
Temple. Okay. I think this was one of the ones that was quite high rated, if I remember.
Yeah, well, it's got full graphics. So you get all the gold. Puzzle adventure game. Inspired by the PC DOS game Pagan Itzu. Oh, you have to use that boulder to block. They can fire left and right. So you have to move that boulder over. Keep going. Keep going. Nope. Oh yeah, get the gold. Push it up. There. No, one more up. There. Now he's blocked. Go around the right-hand side.
Right, because don't I need to block?
Oh. Wait a sec. Oh, no. Okay, you can go over, up, and through that little passageway at the top. It looks like it's blocked, but it's not. There you go. Puzzle adventure game inspired by PC DOS game Pagan Itzu. It includes 5 room designs borrowed from the original game, plus new rooms of my own design. I'm going to die in this one. To form a mini adventure that will fit a 10-liner. It's brutal. Yeah, so they have patterns. Oh, there's 2 that go around each one. So you have to kind of be ahead of it, and then move over to the next one. And wait. Oh, no. The gap is... So the gaps are bigger between some. Yeah, you want to go... Yeah. After this one. Get in there. There we go. You have finally found it, the hidden entrance to the fabled Lost Temple of Gold. If the rumors are true, a vast mountain of gold awaits you at the deepest chamber of the temple. Unfortunately, danger lurks around every corner. Relying on only your wits and quick reflexes, can you navigate through all the obstacles and reach the fabled treasure? Only time will tell. Good luck. So I think that gold is blocking that laser, dude. So as soon as you get that gold, yeah, there you go. Now, oh boy, how do you do this? Oh, there's rocks at the bottom. So you have to go around the gold on that side, the right-hand side. Go down now, because the gold, don't get the gold, because he'll zap you. Oh! And you have to go around the gold on the left-hand side.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can block that guy. Push that boulder right up. Yeah. And you can get that gold. Not that one. The one on the middle gold. Yeah. And you can move that boulder and get that gold. And then keep moving it down and get the bottom gold. Oh no, you can't move that one after, because you'll get zapped. Okay, you can get that gold now. I don't know what you can walk through and what you can't. Because there is a... You gotta move that boulder over all the way.
I don't know.
Because then you can push that boulder down and get that gold. But I don't know how to block that. Oh, now, can you go through the water? No. Now when you push that boulder down, you blocked yourself. How would you not push that boulder down? Interesting. It's more about that bottom part with the gold. As soon as you push that boulder down, you're blocking yourself from that gold.
Oh, I see.
And also not sure how you would get that bottom gold. So there's two golds that are challenging. Like that boulder goes for the middle one. You can block that. That's easy. But now, how do you get those two golds? I can give a hint, if needed, about the water. Oh, it's about the water. Well, that's already a hint. This is by Eric Carr, sorry. Yeah. Do you push a boulder into the water? Maybe? Try that.
Oh, I already missed it out.
Yeah, well, you can just die. It looks like it's one of those games where you play the... Oh, what was... Yeah, try and push the boulder into the water. Like that one. Destroys... Maybe it's not water. Okay. And now you can push that one up, and it blocks that one. Yeah, it's solved. There you go. Thank you for the hint, Eric Carr, by not giving a hint. How many levels did it say?
5, I think. Did it say 5?
5 original plus some rooms. Let me try the next one.
You can do the rest of it.
So we've got one boulder there. I am guessing that guy follows the wall. It's like a boulder dash type situation. All the gold is there. If I push this, oh, I know. I push this in, it creates a spot for him. I set this one up there, and as soon as he goes in there, I push this and block him. So, I want him to follow the wall. Let me just make sure. Bye-bye. Oh! I didn't mean to do that, but... obviously he explodes. Oh! Okay.
Hey, you nailed it.
Wow.
You literally nailed it.
Accidentally. I mean, it was a byproduct of the thing you did need to do with him.
16 plus levels.
Wow. For 10-liner?
That's great. I can see why this was, I think this was like the 10.
Oh,
if I recall correctly.
This must be like one of the winners, if not the winner. This is incredible for a 10-liner.
I think it is the winner of like...
So I can pass through here and get the...
John Champeau.
Yes, no kidding. John Champeau of 10-liners. Okay, so I got that. Now if I get rid of that, he'll come out. And he'll follow along. Which one should I do first? So I'll just unleash him. That was good. And then follow along this way. And then just kind of avoid. Oh, no! Oh, that's something. I can block that guy at the top. Okay, maybe I should do that first, actually. Okay, just destroy. That works. Now, this guy's not too bad because he just kind of circles around.
And we'll just have to find out where this door is once it all...
That's the thing. And just make sure I don't get trapped by that guy.
Ooh.
I better get really close to him. Like, follow right behind him.
Yeah, and it's too bad you could have gotten that thing before.
That's probably the secret. That's probably gonna kill me. Oh, why am I being so slow? Oh, no, he doesn't come in here, does he? Oh, never mind.
Okay, cool. So we're good. We're good.
Oh, we're not good.
We needed to blow that up.
Oh, no.
Now we know.
Yeah. And knowing is half the battle. There we go. So I have to use one of those boulders. Or two of them, actually. I can't kill that guy with the boulder. Okay. Sir, you're being very good, but you're interfering. Okay, so that guy just circles, so I'm safe. So I'm gonna get that, but I gotta reserve those boulders for the exit. So I'll go get this guy. So I thought they were going to like change their movement patterns, but they're following inside wall. That's fine. That's fine. Now the thing is, I have to be careful not to kill this guy.
So what you gotta do is do the first one, yeah.
And then follow around and just kind of move it up a bit, get it in position.
You got this. You got this.
Boom!
There we go.
I'll do one more.
Yeah, sounds good.
This is really good. Really, really good. Okay, we've got water. We've got a whole bunch of boulders.
I'd say I'd say first off, just try to collect all the gold first, and then just see where this door is. You know what I mean?
This one.
Like brick this run, but like in doing so, like let's figure out some data.
I gotta get this one. I'll have two boulders. Actually, I'll have three boulders by the end.
Yeah, but we don't know where our exit is, and I think the exit's gonna be one of those. I really think the exit's gonna be like one of those like
Top left.
yeah, but like which one? I don't know.
This one I don't have a choice. I can only push it down, so that's fine. I'm gonna get this one kind of. There's been a car that has been. Oh, what? Can't push these. What? 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 Oh, you know what?
What?
I have to explode that dude with a boulder in that bottom right corner.
Cool.
Okay, so let's get this in position. I think that might be enough. How am I gonna get him there? Like, right there. Oh, damn it. No, not that direction. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, I do have to use one of these up. position. Push it down. Nice, sir. Very cute. And then I have to open that, not push that over. Okay, we're... Oh, no, now what?
That's fine.
Oh, then I have to use...
This one to open up a...
I can use this to either open up a water to the left, or just... I can't move it down unless it's here.
Try doing a water to the left and then pushing it.
It explodes. What the hell? Wow. Okay, and now I can't even kill myself. How do you, Eric Carr, how do you die on a level where you're...
Press R.
R? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eric. You knew what I was going to ask. Okay. What? Oh, you know what?
Well, I was almost thinking instead of the ones on the 3, I was almost thinking the bottom, so then you can come and then push it.
Yes. I can push to the left.
I don't know if that's good though, because then he's like unleashed through everything.
He is unleashed, but then that doesn't even help me.
Like I was thinking that like instead of doing the ones to the left, you just open up a block for you to go, and then you just push the boulder with him bouncing until he gets to the edge.
Okay, you'll have to tell me how to do that.
But I don't know if that's how this game works.
So, like push this down?
Well, I just was thinking that how you had him before, if you use the other boulder to open up, like...
Does he come out at all? He does a bit.
Yeah.
What do we do now? Save that. I can explode him. I can explode him anywhere, can't I?
But don't you need to explode him right there?
That's what I'm thinking, but I can't get a boulder over at all. I can only push it straight down.
But that's what I mean is if you then like blew up one here and then came down.
Right. Yes.
That's my that was my theory.
I think your theory is sound.
Because yeah, you want to trap him, I think, down.
In the bottom, yeah. Where's it gonna go? I want to put it there. Explode it there. And then I need the third one. Put it this way. Hey, get out of here. As long as we don't push it on him. Then over there. Then I can move it over wherever I want. Right? How does that help? Oh, it doesn't.
But I mean, if you trap him inside there,
Yep.
then he'll just bounce left and
Oh,
right,
no,
and then
now-
you come around.
That's right. Now I do have access. Sorry. I can push this all the way down.
Yeah, but you gotta wait for him to like
Get in there.
get in there, and then he's trapped, and then you just gotta slowly work him.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So wait till he makes his way. And then trap him.
Yeah, and then now you...
slowly. Because if I push it on him, he explodes.
That's right. This is the way. Now boom.
Boom! Gold! Let's see where the door is. Better not be horrible. There we go. We'll stop here, but this is
Good game.
really
GG. I can see
good.
it. This broke 10.
Yes. There you go. Really great air car. Oh my god. Incredible. Okay, next one is mini golf joystick game.
Boom.
Now, I had some issues playing this. Now, I don't know if it was me.
This one here?
Yes. This is a 120. This is a small 9-hole mini golf game. Tracks how many hits it takes. How many hits can you complete in the game. So you move the joystick left or right for aiming. Press and hold the joystick button to display the power bar. Oh, the screen saver's kicked in, looks like. Let me just reset. Let me just reset and get rid of the screensaver.
Cool.
Press and hold the joystick button. Display the power bar. Release the button again when the power shows the desired strength. If your ball lands in the water, you'll start the shot over. This is the trouble I was having. It seems to shoot the ball, but then the ball disappears, and then it goes to the next hole, or in this case, crashes.
It's kind of art, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, like, I don't know what that is, but that's kind of cool.
So I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Yeah, so, like, here I'm looking at this, right? And I'm like, ooh, I want this angle. And then it disappears. And
now it's not going to the second hole. Mini golf has a glitch in NTSC, works only in PAL. We're using a PAL system, actually. Oh, it's actually still going. So there is a ball there.
Did I win?
You did win.
Was that good?
You've escaped the matrix.
I'm gonna do this.
So this is a PAL 800 XL.
I couldn't get this game work. Okay.
So Bitoko had some issues as well. Oh, now you've done it. We made it to the 2-line level. Yeah, that's the winning.
Did I win?
Winning game state.
Whoa! Look.
Oh, you're still playing.
I am. Okay, hold on. My system is PAL.
Oh. Okay, the glitch doesn't work for any other than Altira then. Okay, well let's I want to give it a fair shake, so we'll load it up in Altira. I want gonna try and show the game. Yeah. In its proper form. So let's go load up mini golf XEX. And we will switch over to the Altira. There we go. Cats, calm down. No joystick for you. It is on the computer.
It's kind of think like an angle, like you sort of shoot it so it like goes up and then to the left. Yeah.
Oh,
like that.
See there, now it's working.
Wait, so like, so you like aim
where you want it to be.
go? Oh, that's a lot easier.
There we go.
I thought it was the opposite of that.
I mean, technically the rules.
Because I thought it was like pool where you like hit it. Where are you gonna hit it that it then ricochets?
Oh no! It only gave us one hit on that.
Did you win?
I think I did. See, now it's behaving like it does in the system, where you get one hit. The first hole worked. NTSC Altira. Sorry. Let's make sure we're not in. Usually I'm in PAL, but I've been messing around. Good call. There we go. Let's reload it, just so we make sure we are fine.
Because, yeah, other than that glitch, it's a sick game.
Yep. Okay, now we're in PAL Altira. Now it should be fine. There we go. Now the ultimate test. Don't need to hit it too hard. Nope, I'm off.
You got it.
There we go. It's working. Excellent.
Bloop.
This I'll need a lot of strength for. Ooh, can I make it? Oh, that's not good. If I get the angle right, I should be able to get it in.
You
yes! Did. Par 2. Ooh, this is going to be... Don't want to hit it too hard. I want to get it close. That's too hard. Oh, water. Oh, I started over. No. Oh, way too hard. Sensitive. Okay. If I hit it, crank it, and I bounce it a lot, Oh, no. So you could get it in 3. 2, I don't know if it's possible.
I think 2 because you could bounce up and then. You see what I mean? Like the bank down, up, and then.
Yeah.
1, I think, is true. This
No,
one is maybe impossible.
There we go. And since they're 10 lines, there's probably not a lot of room for, like, is it PAL or NTSC? It's like, well, you get what you get. I couldn't do it. I should have went up instead of down.
It's okay, as long as you get there in the end,
Yep. How many holes? How many holes? How many holes? 9. Okay,
9.
we can finish this.
Oh, yeah.
That's not too bad. Oof. Gonna have to go for that edge, I think.
Or you bank off the left.
Oh, that didn't do anything for me. I have to do it again. No! Oh no, the water! Damn it! This one's a tough one.
Or just be delicate, you know?
Yeah. Come on, stop. More delicate. Give me a good spot. Oh,
There you go.
Pretty
That's
good.
all you need.
Now, can I make it through?
Yeah. You got it.
I'm gonna give it a pretty good whack. Yes. Stop.
You got it.
Nice.
You ever play any pool?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I played a lot of pool, and
It's a lot of fun.
really fun game.
It's real world physics.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stop. Ooh.
There you go. Probably not giga hard. Just enough.
Yeah. Oh, I could have gone hard, but you never know what's gonna happen. Hole 7. He's got some ratings here for how well you did.
Soft and delicate.
I think I'm gonna go hard and go up, and then try
That's
and
water.
get it through that.
Oh,
It's water. Thank you. Yeah.
This is
Oh, jeez.
super light.
Yeah.
Just tap it, you know?
Oh my god. Yeah, just tap it.
This one you can like go a bit harder if you want.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And you got
Okay,
it.
that first hit, I don't feel too bad about it now. Hole 9. So, his ratings are 20 for Genius. Already passed that. 24 for Pro. Already passed that. 30 for Semi-Pro. I won't make that. I hope I'll make par on 36. So
Maybe.
I do have 7 hits. There's a lot of water.
Just
gotta
really
tap.
super delicate.
Okay, we're gonna go up because there's a
Yeah,
bigger
and like
opening.
just tap it.
Oh,
You
okay.
Just tap it again.
Yep. Oh my god.
You got it. That was like
Wow, just. Okay.
yo, good work.
Under par.
32.
Another great
And if you had
game.
another go at it, I think you could beat that rule. But
Eric
definitely.
Carr, you did it again. I think I could because I made a
You
lot of mistakes.
Son of a bitch, Eric Carr.
You did it again. Great job. Okay, now we're on to Pack 10 Liner by Vitoko. We're on the second last game. Now we're going to go back to the real computer. Can't sing too much of that. Nintendo lawyers would come after us. Okay.
No,
Pack
not
10
the
Liner.
lawyers.
Go for it. Packline. Now, when I showed my version of Packline, he was like, I can do that in 10 lines. I was like, I bet you can, Vitoko. So we're on PAL. We're good.
Does the
We want
joystick work?
joystick. I think that makes a lot more sense. And start to play. This also gives the graphical glitch, but it probably shouldn't be too bad. So there's power pellet and a ghost.
I'm pretty bad at this.
You have to eat the power pellet before you eat the ghost.
Oh.
Oh, nobody can see. That's fun.
No, I got him at the wrong
322. You can beat that. You did it too early.
be it.
Oh, cutting in close. Oh, there you go. I do much better. Whoa, so close. I'm not sure what that super glitch of all the player characters like taking up the whole screen. Oh, it's only on when there's sound. 4360. Set me up for a good spot.
Yeah. It was trying
That's only when there's sound. See, no sound, no glitch. Sound, glitch. Interesting. I wonder if it's my... Oh, what am I doing?
Can I beat 4500? I'm sure you can.
Give it my best.
Riding it close.
Oh, uh-oh. That's okay. I reset it. Oh, now he's going down in the time. Starting to flash early now.
Oh yeah,
There's a point in the game where you kind of ignore the ghost by you try not to eat him, and the power pellet is basically for eating the center dots. And if you don't eat the center dots while you are while you've got him vulnerable, oh my god, you're dead. Ah, 7936.
Oh, good work.
Great interpretation of the game for 10 lines, like really, really good. By Vitoko. And we're on to the last game. The binary didn't seem to work on my system. I'm not sure why, so we're going to go to Altira.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. That is correct. Okay, so it's on the computer, so we don't need that. And it's Wordle. Everybody knows Wordle.
I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at like letter games, like like Scrabble, Bananagrams, and Wordle. I'm like giga terrible at. I just don't have a brain for letter puzzles. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, they can be challenging. This one, oh, why is it being super naughty?
But it's not that I'm like I think I can definitely do them, but it's like if you were to take like someone who's like even averagely good against me, we could play like 50 games and I might win 2. You know, I'm just
you're just not made for it.
My brain doesn't have the word puzzle smarts.
There we go. Okay, I've got it going.
But I do know the game.
Good.
We'll see how I do.
So this one's a little bit more challenging as it doesn't show you what letters you've used and what haven't you used. So you have to, well, you just look at them on the board.
Yeah.
So this is
but it'll let you know like the ones that you've got and the ones
the basic rules.
And it's five, right?
This is a 5-1 by D. Scott Williamson. This is an 80 character 10 liner. Yep, same rules. I don't need to read them out really, but this part, implementing a dictionary was the greatest challenge of the game. I made sure to use it. Yeah, with like he did an 80 character, which is the smallest version of the 10 liner you can do, and he has a dictionary in it, which is incredible. Crazy. I made sure to use a source dictionary of 2,310 legitimate Wordle words and work to select and compress as many of those words as possible in ways that are easy to index and decompress in Atari Basic. In an earlier version of the game, I had as many as 71 words, but had to reduce the word count to 46 in order to display the secret word at the end of the game. So there's only 46, but I mean, what do you expect? I'm amazed there's even 46.
Okay, steel.
It's got E's and A's.
So does that means it's not in that it's not in that location, but that's
right. That's right. So E is correct, but not there. What's another good 5-letter
that doesn't have S, T, A, or L?
Yeah.
Welcome to Wordle.
Super common.
Welcome to Wordle. Here we go. This is where my brain is not very good at this, but
neither is mine.
If you have ideas in the chat, blast it our way. Yeah.
This is a chat compliant game.
We are not Wordle experts over here.
Yeah. So let's go for power.
Nice.
Well, we found where the E is.
It's not an S, T, A, L, P, O, W, or R.
Phew. That E in that position is super common.
Wordle's one of those ones where, like, if you play a lot of Wordle, you just know a lot of 5-letter
and
words.
You know the best starting words as well. Rouse and daily. Well, we've got an O. We've already used the R and the S, so that's no good. Daily, A and L, but not the I or Y.
I think an I is most likely in it.
Yeah.
A, E, I, O. Like, I think that, like, I is probably in there.
Let's go for M. I. I'm going to go E and R again. We've got an M. Not super helpful, but getting closer. It's probably Myrrh.
Well, there's no R.
There's no R at all.
And the M's in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and it's not an
and
S.
There's no
so
I
it's
either.
It's not a plural. So, yeah, there's no I. Suggestions from the audience is always appreciated.
Yeah.
We've used up all the super common letters. He's probably whittled the dictionary down to, like, really uncommon 5-letter words just to make it hard. Is it a U?
I'm so bad at this, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a good Wordle player.
It's not a T. It's much easier when the letters are at the bottom, but that's beyond the scope of a
and there's some that don't have that as well too.
There are,
because it's your job to just figure it out, you know.
It's like only 26.
It's like good luck.
We could go for some obscure ones with a Y, K, Mech, a B. Now the thing is, I don't know how this doesn't reject non-words. I don't think this game, and you can't erase letters. So as soon as you type in a letter, you've committed to it.
I feel like U is a likely one to be in there. Do you know what I mean? Like we haven't used U yet.
You can't steal that. No.
What's he got?
He's got a keyboard thing. He needs to give up that keyboard. Now there's a W.
We know it's not a W.
Oh, no, there isn't a W. Okay. What were you saying? A U?
A U feels like, so an M-E-U feels like a good guess. But the M's not in the right spot.
No. Well, we've got two. I didn't think the M would be there. That would be in the middle.
We know there's no B now.
And no U. Wow.
No L, no R, no W, no
What's
M,
left with the
no
vowels?
S.
A, E, I, O, U. There's 0 left. There could be 2 E's. M. Say Ember, but that's very wrong. Put 3 R's on the board already.
We haven't used a D yet, right? So
No.
Ed is not.
Ed, yeah, that's a good ending. Ed. But what consonant goes with an M? That's a tough one. KM. Let's go through the alphabet. QM. No, use that. Not a YM. It's got to be EM. There's no consonant that butts up against an M to start with, right?
Yeah, like EM.
It's not M. And then another E. It wouldn't be two M's, would there? No. M. X. M. M. E. M. G. Emph.
MC? EMCEE? What is that? Is that a word?
It's the... Yeah, it is.
Go for it. Let's see.
We have... Oh, my God.
I've never even heard of that word. What is that? What does that mean?
It's like a spelled out version of Master of Ceremonies.
An
But it's
MC?
like an MC.
Okay, I didn't
and
even...
a DJ.
Damn. Okay, good work.
Unless
Thanks,
I'm-
Gamma Dev.
Unless I'm mistaken that.
Okay, so
We'll do one
always
more.
play rouse and daily.
We're
So
gonna
try
go
that.
for rouse.
Okay, do daily.
Because that covers like all... Now we've got two vowels. And it's...
Nice, yeah, dude. Nice.
Whoa! Okay, that was a good guess. So is it neigh? Neigh?
Is that a word?
Yeah, it's a sound that horses make.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's
Are sounds allowed?
HE? Hey?
Hey? Hey?
Is
I
that a
don't
word?
think so. I don't know about that one.
If your tongue
I'm not-
says H, I mean, we got the the time to do it. Let's do it. It's chat said it. Let's try.
No. I didn't think so. I mean, there's one letter left. Q. Way? Wait, no. E. R. Ray. Te. Yay. Yeah. Oi. Pay.
Lee or nay?
I'm thinking nay.
Try nay.
I've never heard of
I
lay.
mean, you had the idea. Like,
There we
what is
go.
that? What does that mean?
It's a sound that, unless I'm
Does
mistaken.
that count as a?
I guess it does.
We need to see. We need to see.
I can do it in this window.
Okay.
A characteristic high-pitched sound uttered by a horse.
Okay, it's a real word. It's what
It's a
horses say. Who knew? Okay, we'll take it. God damn.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay,
We'll do the rouse and daily again.
let's do it again.
Well, we got 3 letters. Okay. Leave? No. Yeah.
No, but the A's in the right spot.
Oh, no.
So L-A...
Not lands. Laugh?
We need the
It's not
E.
laugh because there's no U. Oh, yeah, we need an E in the V spot because we know it's not there. Oh, it could be in the middle. L-A-E? That doesn't sound right. It's what a horse says. L-A-E? Doesn't feel right. Then it must be where the V is. I was thinking logger, but nope. R is not at the end. There's no R at all. Lakes. No S. Not Laker, because there's no R. Lamer. No R. But there could be an M. Lamb.
Latin? L-A-T-E-E-N?
Well, L-A-T.
L-A-T.
Label.
Label?
Well, label fits.
Let's try label. Yo!
Eric Carr
Eric,
for the
you guys
win.
are a lot smarter than me. Yeah, I'm really bad at these. Like, some people are so good at them. I don't have the brain for it.
So there we go. We have done it. We've gone through all the
Success.
basic games for the Atari for 2025. Again, congratulations.
Mini golf was great when we got it going, man. And so happy we gave
Yeah.
it a shot because, like, it's the thing is to not give something a chance because they have because of glitches. It's just not fair, you know.
We just have to play it in the way that they know it works, and we got it going. So very happy about that. And mini golf came in first.
Lost Temple makes sense.
Pac-10 liner.
Wordle makes
Lost Temple
sense.
makes sense. 100%.
Pac-Man
Wordle
10 liner.
second place. Yeah, I mean it's pretty like getting how many words? 40.
It's pretty amazing.
Compacted down in 10 lines.
Also, a reason why like
I
a
don't even
lot
know.
of people play Wordle, right, is because it's classic.
Yep. Great bunch of games. Congratulations to everybody who entered in. Eric Carr,
Thanks,
and
Eric.
Fatoko, and of course, thank you for putting on this amazing contest every year.
So cool to see the spectrum of games and all the different options. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what's coming up on the show? Let's take a look. Reduce down all my things. There we go. Let's wait for it to load up. There we go. So on the next show on Tuesday, we have the exclusive final version of Sign Runner and Plan B New Earth.
Ooh, very cool.
So that is very cool. We're probably going to do an Atari 8-bit day on the 25th. We'll see. We have Bubble Bubble lined up. There's another game, an RPG game, that possibly might work in. We do have a whole bunch of interviews coming up. They're not scheduled yet, but we have an exclusive retail unboxing of John Champeau's new game, Spider's Arcade. Thank you for following, Murillo.
Thanks so much, everyone.
We have an exclusive full version of Atari's new release of Tiger Heli.
Ooh.
An interview with Bruno Stu and Ben Jones from PlayOn, who's the producer of the game and developer. Bruno Stu. Nobody triggered Puss in Bets. There's not many people hanging around. I wouldn't possibly do it, but you could. The cats are hungry. We also have an interview with Eduardo Mello from Op
It's
Games,
treat time.
and
Yum,
we'll be doing some
yum,
unboxing
yum,
of Popeye, Keystone Coppers, Mooncrest, and Unowar S. Alnifer, thank you for the treat time. Sid, I'll shake the box. He'll come running down. Thank you, Alnifer. And we also have Atari Age Day 2025 coming up as well. Lots of interviews and people on the show. So let's get these cats treat timed up. Do we hear Sid? Sid! Oh, there we go.
There we
Hi,
go.
kitten.
Here's our guys.
Okay, you take that.
cool.
I'll start up the betting. There's a couple people in here. Okay, start it up now. So everybody, place your bets on the cats. If you are the first timers here, we have two cats. They're going to ring bells, and the first one to ring the bell 10 times wins, and they get a treat every time they ring it because they're cats.
They win every time.
They win every time. So you get to place your bets on which cat is going to ring to 10 first. We've got Atari in the gray trunks. We've got Sid in the white and black trunks over here. Sid is usually the winner, but by how much? So you click predict at the top, and you have a choice. You've got Sid by 5 points, Sid by 3 or 4 points, Sid by 1 or 2 points, or pretty much just Atari wins because he's a little bit slower at it. But he does win.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
there is an important stat, though.
Yes.
we don't talk about.
We
but
don't talk about
If you
it.
know, you know.
If you know, you know. But he does win sometimes. Not as much, but if you throw like 10 on him, you could win pretty big if he wins, because a lot of people don't bet on him, but he pulls through sometimes. Don't you, cutie? And so I'm gonna. Don't go out that door.
Don't you even think about it, buddy.
Don't go out the door. Nope. There you go. So now you have 30 seconds to place your bets, and we will see who wins. Sid 1 and 2 is still open. Atari 1 Plus is still open.
Hey, buddy.
If you've been hanging around the chat, just even today, you'll have enough channel points to throw it on the cats. And you might win a whole bunch of channel points.
Yeah, you might.
There you go. Sid 1 and 2 is covered now.
Okay.
It's only Atari left. Got 19 seconds.
Atari's got some.
We're fully covered. Excellent. Everybody's betting. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left.
Cat bats, are you ready?
Cat bets. Cats are ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Who's going to win? Oh, it's Sid off to the races, and Atari's close behind. And they're a little slow on their first chewing, but they'll catch up.
1-1.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Sid's looking around. He's back. Oh, he's distracted again. He's heard some footsteps. Sid's rang the bell for 2 points. Atari's back at the bell. He's thinking. He's pawing. He's missing it. He kind of glanced it. Oh, Sid's at 3 points. Atari's... There he goes. Atari's at 2 points. 3-2. Sid gets distracted. Atari's on it, but he's just not great at ringing it. He's not accurate. Oh, that's a Sid. They were both going for it. Make sure you don't get it to the wrong cat. Atari's a good stealer. Oh, Sid's at 5. Hey, you. Wait for you. Didn't ring it. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring it. There you go. It's 3 points on the board. Sid's at 6. 6-3.
Holy
3
Sid.
up for Sid. Oh, Sid's back at it. He's destroying.
Oh, he stole it. Stolen valor.
Stolen valor. Oh, there we go. We have to give one to Sid so he doesn't ring it immediately again. 8-3. Come on, Atari. Ring that bell. Get on it. Put your paw out. Just do it like Sid does it. Like that. It's now game point. Oh, give one to Sid.
One Sid. Hey, buddy.
He can't be. You gotta be slowed down a little bit. And it's game point, and it's over!
Dude,
it's
Sid.
Destruction.
Oh my
destruction.
God. Whoever voted 10 points.
Ooh,
oh
Sid
my
5
God.
plus gets it.
That's a crazy stat,
That's
Sid.
a crush. A crush.
Sid, I didn't...
How could you? Atari was cheating. He was cheating.
He was
not
stealing.
Not to his benefit. Yeah, he was stealing it. You can only do so much, you know.
So who how much did you get and who won?
Well, let's add it up here. Let me finish up the betting, and it's choose the outcome. Sid 5 plus, won by 7 whiskers, and the winner is Prow 7 wins the whole pot with a ratio of 392-1.
That's crazy.
That's
huge wild
ratio. See, it pays off to bet on the outliers sometimes.
And I think it worked out how it almost always does. But
It really does.
To a level that we've not seen in a while.
That was utter destruction. So thanks for hanging out with us
much,
today.
guys.
It was a good wrap up with the cats going like that. Thanks for hanging out. Dan, ABC Prow 7, congratulations. Alan the Fur, thank you for triggering that. Eric Carr, awesome developing. Gamma Dev, Alan the Fur, Vitoko, awesome developing as well. It's Kev, he's already gone. Basic 10 liner, thank you for putting
Thanks
on
so much.
that event every year. It's always incredible to see the creativity of and expertise of these developers crunching down these games into almost nothing. Carl G, BR Pocock, Zeptari, Jan Mittenmang, Akshbit Junkie, Blackwa, who else? And everybody else who was lurking.
Thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate it.
Or watching
And
on
I'm on
YouTube.
YouTube. Hi, everyone.
Hi on
Bye,
YouTube.
everyone on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, let's get ourselves back up there. And we will be back on Tuesday, or maybe earlier. It's a long weekend. Might play some After Darks. So have a great weekend. Long weekend, everyone. And we will see you on the next show.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Everyone. Bye.